Skylar's Edge Redemption and pause Skylar reward. Thanks.
Oh, it's been so long.
How's stream do?
How's stream
How's
do?
stream do?
Oh, thank God I still have my 160p. I have my 160p. I can still change the settings. The quality.
How's stream do?
I wonder if you guys would like Actually, did it post on Nocturnalis?
It will probably be a moment. It's not instantaneous. It'll be like a minute or two, at
Wait,
least.
what did you say?
I
give me one
thought it
sec.
was gonna be automatic on Nocturnalis.
It is automatic, but it doesn't do it the moment you're live. It's actually like, are you live?
Are you
Are you live? I think you might be live. Hey. Oh, you're live. Right?
There we go. Is that it? No.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you would ask.
Oh, Me 6 did it automatically.
You said like, is it there in Nocturnalis? I heard, and I don't know why I heard this, but I heard is Pez in Nocturnalis, and I'm like, fuck no. What, you think I'm that confident?
See, now it's on in Nocturnalis.
Is it okay for you guys to have a 720p?
What do you mean?
The stream is currently on 720p.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
No problems.
Hello, Heroi! We'll be
Wait,
starting
can they
with
hear
you.
us?
Yeah.
Oh,
You want me to mute you?
nah, it's fine.
We
Do you want me to
live!
silence you?
We're live!
You better not go full Revenant on me.
God, I miss Dota too.
But yeah, no, when I heard that, I literally almost came back with, God, I wish.
No, never gonna go back to Dota 2. Maybe
now,
Dota 3.
hey, listen.
I've never played Dota 2.
Now,
it's shit.
hey,
You can only fight
listen.
PvP. You can't fight a PvE.
Hey, listen.
That redeems a fake.
Hey, listen.
Listen.
It's fake.
Why is our lazy version just sound like we're high on weed?
Hey.
Hey.
I mean, he originally had it as drunk, and I'm like, I do not appreciate that.
Yeah, I changed it to lazy.
I should go get some vodka.
I have a spirit drink right here that I forgot to finish yesterday.
Down vodka. Just unfiltered.
I have iced tea.
I have I actually forgot what this is. Honey citrus tea and a spirit drink and water.
Oh, my
I'm ready to
my
die.
drink of choice today is today's stream sponsor, water.
Today's
Just
stream
water.
Sponsor. Water.
Today's stream sponsor, brought to you by Water, the Thirst Quenchinator.
You've heard of Mountain Spring? You heard of purified water? But we got real water for men.
We got manly water with explosions and grizzly bears and exploding grizzly bears.
I don't
Give it
know
up
them.
for the exploding grizzly bears.
And for our special guest, Bear Grylls. Drinking water
And exploding.
with exploding bears.
with exploding bears who are also drinking water. God.
Go get your
Ugh.
water now.
Canon
free.
Chan approved. Fuck. Ugh.
Alright, should I transition? You guys will see the new transition. I mean the chat will see the new transition, but I'm not gonna show you guys the other scenes yet because yeah, I still haven't finished it. But you guys are gonna see the the prototype of my new model that wasn't done because I couldn't do this one thing.
Okay. You can transition if you want. It's your choice. I will support you either way.
I did
Your
it.
stream, your timing.
I did it.
Oh, we were talking about the stream transition.
Yeah. Oh, you mean that?
Thank you.
Did you already gave me the gender potion?
Yeah, no, I
Gender
already
changer
did.
potion?
And you threw it in the chest. Both times.
I used one.
No, he used one, yeah.
Yeah.
He used one to become a girl.
Yeah. I used one, then you gave me the other one to change back. But that's the one
If
that
you
I put in the
wanted to.
chest. And
Wait,
I
why
think
are there two
Dragon
in the chest?
took one.
Huh. Eh.
Alright, so where did we last left off on the Ace Attorney?
Is my character the only dude in Terraria right now?
Oh yeah,
My boy 69.
I don't remember if I ever told you. I accidentally killed the wall flesh, so everything is on hard mode right now. And remember when I said that I almost killed the wall of flesh, and I reduced its health to like 1/4. So apparently, if Dragon is there, it's much more harder. It took us 6 tries to kill it.
Oh, so it wasn't an accident. You purposefully went after it.
Yeah, Dragon always died. It's just me. And after the last one, the 5th one, we did not know about it charging.
Oh yeah, no.
Why did you
it's
say I
almost
sound
dead.
like a broken down car trying to start?
Also, I could have sworn that Terra still have her sub. You could have waited for Sunday, Terra.
Why would they wait for Sunday?
The re-debut.
Because, guys, I'm not sure yet, but on Sunday I'm gonna play Jump King. And if I curse, I will give a sub.
God.
And also God is included as the curse. As a curse.
You're gonna say, oh, and also God is dead.
Oh my!
No. God's not dead.
All
He's
links are
surely
blocked,
alive.
Roy.
He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion.
Alright, where were we again? I forgot.
We were.
Don't mind me, I'm just popping this to my giant-ass screen.
We had just finished the entire
Oh yeah, that's right.
spectacular.
I just finished the entire spectacular, and Lucy's not here with us at the moment because she had other plans. But next stream, she's gonna join the next.
I guess
Ace
I will.
Attorney
I will have to be Mrs. Garadeb.
stream. Okay, Mr. Garadeb. Or should I explain to chat what happened?
Yes.
So guys, previously on the Great Ace Attorney, we talked with whatever his name is. What's his name?
Gardevoir.
Soseki Natsume.
The Gates of Babylon.
The
The
T3
gates of-
sub.
The tier 3 sub guy at a prison cell. Then he told us if we're gonna defend him. So he sent us on a chase to discover where the real killer is. Then we were out of clues, so we went to Iris' home, and Iris showed us a letter for her tier 3 sub named Gregson. Then Gregson let us figure out who the two witnesses. I mean, he still hasn't said that they're the witnesses, but Gregson led us to a house where Natsume was living. And now that we are here, we are just figuring out the mystery in this house at the moment, and not the actual murder scene. So that's it.
Why do I just want the
5 out of 5 explanation. Let's go, me.
And we just went through a great big deduction where we found out that this maid is not just a maid. This maid is this man's wife, who is pissed off at him.
This maid is not just a maid. This maid is his wife. Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Herlock's combs.
I could have
Kurlock
sworn I
hole.
added the emotional damage, but I think it was back
Emotional
on Night Sky. So sorry, fish. All right,
Hemlock.
Mr. God of War. Do you still remember the accent that you gave Mr.
Yes.
Gyarados? I mean, God
Yes,
of War.
and now I am regretting it, considering recent events in these dashed long winter nights. Nothing to do but read in front of fire.
I say I could have sworn I had news about, invading one country.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about
We
that.
don't
It's
talk
all
about
hush hush. People get disappeared.
that.
Luckily, jolly bookstore just around the corner. Buy novels there.
And in the page of one.
Oh, sorry, stream is frozen for me on my
Yeah, it froze on my
it's
end
frozen.
too.
You're
at the worst
There,
time
is that-
possible.
Yeah, as it was switching, it froze.
is that good?
God.
I mean, I moved it, so
The
that's probably the
game
reason.
The game on the stream itself switched for me before the game in the actual stream.
Yeah,
Because I moved the capture card, so I'm so sorry.
it's fine. And in the pages of one particular novel, you discovered some rare illicit material.
Illicit material. It's when people try to copy
Giggity.
my accent and can't figure out exactly where it's from. What, Mr. Gyarados?
What, Mr. Gyarados?
You mean this
Yes.
accent?
He's not British accent.
Mhm.
His accent is not British, and we will leave it at that.
It is not British. It is how you
Soviet?
say yes.
You.
Yes. Yes, I
For
will
which-
divert my aim to your
For which your
bollocks.
wife admonished you harshly, it seems.
Don't know about I do not know word.
Admonished.
Admonish.
Admonished. Demolished might be rather close to the mark. Yes, she demolished my butt.
Rubami said, I mean, it's a British accent mixed with other accents from where I've traveled over the years. This game is full of British people, Rubami. So, we gotta make do. Our British person that's supposed to join us is not here at the moment. Unfortunately.
Oh, fuck.
Here we go again.
And Beast is, or sorry, and
Yeah.
Beast is most certainly an apt description.
And the carpet? Was that destroyed by the fire when the candle fell on the floor?
People say it was. Happened in blink of eye, you know. The whole place filled with smoke. Quick. Can't see a thing. Can't see a bully thing. I don't know what's funnier. Russian accent saying bully.
Molly.
Or the fact that I gave him a Russian accent. Soviet, sorry.
Scotland forever.
I was caught between the old Styx rag and the raging flames. Let me tell you, I know what I pick. Raging flames.
Why is he stirring the tea with his pipe? I mean,
Tobacco.
it goes to your mouth, nonetheless.
You paint a torrid picture, sir. One that would have been most entertaining.
That's sympathy for you.
It didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. The bully furniture started going up as well. We've had to hide the mess behind that screen for the time being.
So, he was slapped,
Yes.
like, across the room, apparently. And,
Yes.
I wonder if I can... I don't think I can move the room right now, but there was broken glass, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's the reason why the fire started? Because he toppled
the
over
candle.
because he toppled over the table, and one of the candles fell into the carpet. That's how
I
that
could have swore it
works.
was that she ended up throwing it or something.
They could have died.
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah, that's the
Over here, Mr.
the base.
Gyarados?
No. Or such a thing. Well, you have nothing more to hide now, if you'll allow me. Just throws it out the window.
Ooh, that almost burned.
I had all my favorite old novels in case. There. Yes.
Huh, interesting. Can you see?
I'm lucky
Can you
it-
guys see the scratch marks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Herlock actually right?
A lion.
There was a lion?
He's an anamorph. But as soon as fire got hold of it, that was whoosh. Smoke.
Did you do that on purpose, or did it just cut?
Yeah, I'm wondering if you cut out on certain points or not.
No, I'm doing that on purpose.
Okay, thank God. Gosh!
Gosh.
Then the wife started hurling things at me. Look how they fly across room.
I'm glad that she didn't throw the cannon ammo.
What
Oh, no,
terrible
she-
fight it must have been.
No, she threw the cannon at me. See how fly. There was I back up against the window, under heavy enemy fire. Incendiary books incoming 10 to the dozen. What? Worst of it is I lost my favorite book called The Lion's Pride. Ah, we're back on the lion.
I swear to God, if there was actually a lion inside here.
The Lion's Pride. Ah, yes. Your notorious love for big cats coming through again. I assure you, the title didn't influence my choice in the slightest, as I am sweating from my brow.
So, the poor man really did lose something dear to him, as a result of the ferocious beast's rampage.
Mr. Shom's deductions turned out to be correct once again.
It can only be described as a great British wonder.
I tell you, it was total carnage, flames everywhere, and the old dick in full fetal.
Out of interest, what time of day was that?
Not sure anything on that. It was 2 days ago now. Let's see. Around 5, I think.
Around 5. God. It was so long ago. What was the time again?
Around 5.
Around 5.
Like 4, I think. What's his name? Natsume was out of the bookstore at 4:45 or 4:15.
It was no, it was almost 5. It was
It's
close
almost
to 5.
5. Oh, receipt.
Yep,
Oh, it doesn't have a
4:45.
time.
4-5.
4:45.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a time. 17th of February, 4:45 p.m.
I thought there was a a time at
Guys.
each book.
I'm sorry, there's no time for this receipt. No, it's fine.
Okay, 5 o'clock.
So at exactly the same time,
This guy's blind.
as a
Shut
terrifying
fucking up.
incident
Shut
was
the fuck
unfolding
up. I can
outside your
only hear-
window on the street below.
Even more terrifying on the inside, I can assure you. Say, Sholmes, do you think if wife jumped onto fire, it would have started grease fire? Anyways, this gets slapped. The whole of Blighty could have been flattened outside my window at that moment,
Blighty.
and I wouldn't have noticed the dashed thing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, did
Tobacco.
they actually drink the tea this time?
I think I did.
Is that the first time he drank the tea? Mr. Sholmes?
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Naruhodo. What can I do for you?
Well, I think we got to the bottom of Mr. Garadeb's situation now. What does it have to do with Mr. Natsume's circumstances?
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I still think it was a lion. I can't help you there, I'm afraid.
What?
My dear fellow, if I recall, I did say as much from the outset. Close enough. Same diff. I warned you that although I knew the retired army man to be hiding something, I didn't really give a shit.
I don't really give a shit.
I didn't really fucking care.
This is a total waste of time.
Oh god.
Hello,
No.
Keon.
Fuck.
Hello, Pokecraft.
I
Oh,
mean,
fucking-
this information could still become relevant in the future, potentially, because of the timing of it.
It could. But that
Good.
fucking pose with I couldn't give less of a shit.
Ugh.
I could not be sure whether his secret would prove to be of relevance or not.
So, I'll be doing... Oh, sorry, I'm gonna talk to chat. So, I'll be doing my raid review on Sunday, I think, if everything goes right. So, this is just a, a pre-welcome back stream. Since suspension days. I just knew you were going to say that!
You should see your face. It's great. What? You waiting for me to laugh more?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Naruhodo. Okay, wait. Give me a second. Oh boy, gotta get air back into my brain. Okay. Now, Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't lose heart. Bear in mind.
Bear Grylls.
That all Bear Grylls on fire, exploding, explosives, exploding bears drinking water.
Mainly
That all
water.
things drink water, kids. That that all things fall into one of only two categories: those relevant to the case and those not. I think that goes without saying.
That makes no sense.
I mean, there is also the potential that it's just those things that are not currently relevant to the case with the information we have, and those things that are, that are relevant to this case with the information we have. Because that can change with with more information.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
good.
that's because Pez is probably not watching. Hang on, this should work, right?
What? I'm not watching what?
Mistake.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm watching. I always watch your streams when we do this. Well, no matter.
There you go. It's not done yet because I did not copy the one from Night Sky to
Thank
this
you.
yet.
Well, your Night Sky is your night thought.
My Nightbot.
Night Skybot.
Can you pet Pez? You can pet the goat. Yes,
The goat may bite back, but yes.
the goat is back. But you don't want to pet the fairy?
Pet the fairy.
Don't pet the fairy.
Wait a second.
You look so fluffy. He's so
Seriously?
fluffy.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I literally have Streamlabs open right now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm not gonna say why I said thank you, but thank you.
Thank you.
I'm guessing somebody followed.
Yes. Well, no matter. It is of far greater importance that you make up your mind now.
Sorry?
Are we going with the fire or the lion? Visiting hours at the prison will soon be over.
We have no idea what the case is yet.
Yeah.
Oh no, is it that time already?
If we're to accept Mr. Natsume's case, we have official paperwork to attend to.
So that's it. No more time to think.
Oh, jeez.
Perhaps you'd like to take yourself to bidding us farewell now.
Belittling yourself.
Belittling.
I must prepare supper for Mr. Garadeb.
Oh, oh yes. I'm so sorry.
Thank you both very much for your time.
Saki-san will be waiting for us. And I'm going
Gosh,
to have
what
to give
voice
him
did I
an
give him?
answer.
No. What voice did I give them?
Um...
Oh,
I
no.
believe you made him pretty darn gruff.
Oh, that's right. This fucking.
Yes, the neck chin.
The neck. Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
we did not know anything about the case at this point, but we did know that they may have thrown something at the window because I'm pretty sure that window is broken,
Yes.
right?
Nope. Wait.
It looks
Doesn't seem
broken,
like it.
like the edge here.
Oh. I can see that.
I'm just completely not sure if it's broken or not. The burn part, do you want to examine the burn parts?
Yeah, let's see if we can get more information on the barn parts.
What a miserable sight.
Oh dear. Well, at least the whole room wasn't engulfed in flames.
It was.
I suppose so. But my whole collection went up in smoke, you know. All those novels I adored so much. I might as well have jumped onto fire myself.
Well, John, whose fault is that?
Gosh. Not mine, that's for sure.
Well, whoever may or may not be to blame. I'm quite sure you can buy some new old books to replace them, can't you?
Oof.
New old books? Isn't that double negative?
New
Belly
old books.
nonsense. New old books.
It does sound like a contradiction in terms, but then these two are full of contradictions.
Can I address something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Quote, I want to have a body pillow of Pez.
Maybe Sky, and not know about me.
Hold up a sec.
Almost like Asriel.
Hold up a sec. What's this again?
Thank you. But also, yeah, just buy a Rousey body pillow.
Like, give me one measly. Where is it? One measly second, guys. I'm just looking for a picture.
If I ever sell merch or anything, I'm going to make a body pillow the first thing.
Hee, that's couples for you, Naruhodo-san, or so I've been led to believe.
God dang it! Where did I put it?
What?
Where did I put the picture?
What picture?
You'll see, Pez. You'll see.
Wait, no. Please tell me this isn't a thing.
Where did I put it? Did I remember the name I gave it?
Well, if it wasn't you that set fire to books, and it wasn't me, then there's only one person it could have been.
What?
Kin and Chan.
Oh, I guess people just want to be my body pillow? Everybody's jealous of the pillow in my end scene.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Nobody wants my body pillow. I feel sad.
I'm sorry,
guess
guys.
I'm not
I
someone,
couldn't
then.
find Terra's picture, the one with the body pillow. Apparently, I can't find it anymore. I have a copy of that picture. I was gonna show them.
You want me to share it with you? Hey, listen.
It's in my picture somewhere. I just don't remember where.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that you would save it for later.
Now done a full 180 and only body pillows of Terra.
Oh wait, I found it finally. Why can't I find it here?
Yeah, I looked up Rousey body pillow. Let's see. Among Us body pillow. Travis Scott chicken nugget body pillow. Danny DeVito pillowcase for hugging Ducky Mark. Oh my gosh.
There you go, guys. Body pillow. Post it. Put in your pillow. Keep it. Alright, that's enough. Okay, what were we doing again?
Where's
We're
that?
going
Probably
to
going
Natsume.
to. Yeah. Oh,
There's nothing else in this room we can examine?
I don't believe so. Nothing new was revealed.
I mean, we could examine them again, but I don't
Books.
really want to. It's like
I don't
What
think
about
there's
an
anything
entire
more.
episode of just them.
Yeah.
Trying to buy a Rousey body pillow. Oh god, what have I done?
What?
Oh no.
19th of February on Briar Road. Apparently, we have to go through here first. It's time, Naruhodo-san. We must hurry back to the prison.
Yes, I know. Let's hail a care. Oh,
What's the matter?
looks like something's going on over there in the front of the Gardeb's house.
The entire building is up in flames.
What?
Who the fuck?
You're voicing this one, Rabbit.
What kind of voice? I know
Think
thee
of it-
not, old man. Fall thy prayers. Is that
Yes,
it?
like McGilden's son.
I know thee not, old man. Fall to thy prayers. Oh my god.
Calling an old man, you rum-looking
Popeye,
Nimby.
is that you?
pimney. Nimny Pimney. Yeah, that's an insult. That's a really good insult.
Diminy Piminy.
Niminy Piminy.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
Who's this Horatio fella, eh? What are you what are you on about?
Excuse me?
The fuck are the words coming out of your mouth?
I swear to God, that's Popeye's cousin.
Eh? What the? Who are you now?
I'm sorry, it just looked as though there might be some problem here. And my associate here, Mr. Ryonosuke Naruhodo, is a lawyer, you see.
Oh, I didn't think I set up the TTS yet. I could have sworn it's set up here.
Blood nuggets.
Oh, but
Diminy
I
Piminy,
might
we coming for
accidentally
the booty.
switch to, you know, the background that I haven't done yet. So I'm just gonna Nimini, Nimini Pimini, we coming for the booty. There.
Yeah. Eh? A lawyer? What?
If I can be of any assistance, I'd be happy to help. I'm from Japan, but I have studied English law.
Yeah, right. Fine. I'll be on my way for today, but you mark my words. This this ain't over yet. Power Rangers. Oh, fucking
What
god.
the hell?
Yellow Ranger.
Get thee to a nunnery.
I'll get thee to a nunnery, you nut. Do I look like a bloomin' nun to you?
What the hell? They're dabbing.
Bloomin' onions. Nunions. Oh god.
Ah,
His face.
ah.
Oh god.
I do hope you're not injured.
Do I look like I'm injured to you, dearie? Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so gentle. Thank you. What
This
was that
constantly
all about?
open.
Oh. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than ever dreamt of in your philosophy.
Didn't you already say that?
I'm not Horatio either.
Swear to God, if you're still on that Horatio bullshit, like, come over here.
Forgive the inquiry, sir, but are you a lodger here in the Garda residence?
Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so right. Yes, I do dwell in this humble abode. Ah, Mr. Garrett mentioned that he had another lodger, didn't he? Oh my god. This must be the man. Oh, yes. Do you happen to know the other lodger who lives in the on the first floor? Ah, yes, a gentleman named Natsume? Or more worthy, a palmist? Or polemist?
Columnist, probably.
A more worthy of a polemist in my battle of words. Near could there be. Sorry, battle did you say? Who is the stronger, Hamlet or Macbeth? Mr. Natsume and I spellong into the night. I see.
I don't fully understand, but it seems Mr. Natsume and this gentleman are acquaintances, at least.
Ah, so fair maiden, so good and gentleman. I can tarry here no longer. Very well.
He looks like the kind of person who writes fan fiction and thinks he's an artist.
I don't really understand him, but I think he's returned to his room.
I hope so. It seems he's unaware of what happened to Mr. Natsume, so he can't really help us.
He could be a character witness, though.
With Saki-san and the man as
Oh, he's a
lodgers,
character, all right.
The Garrett house is certainly full of eccentrics. I swear to God. Anyway, I'll go and find a carriage. If I know
Yes, I'm
this
sure
game
Mr.
long enough,
Natsume.
that will be the witness, I swear.
Yes, I'm sure Mr. Natsume is eagerly awaiting our return.
Let's hope we can get to the prison before visiting hours are over. Oh God.
19th February, 6:31 p.m., local prison, cell 9.
Sorry about that.
Mhm.
Return of the T3 sub.
Here, you came. Welcome, student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
Ooh, yeah, that's a
Sorry, Naruhodo San or Chan? Canon-chan. I can't believe you came back. I'm so touched.
No, you should have just left the back out.
I should have. If
We're so sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Natsume.
Oh no. Think nothing of it. Relax.
Please don't ejaculate on me.
If I were a cat. Sorry. Just the fucking if I were a cat. Holy
I were a
shit.
cat, I would purr with pleasure.
If I were a cat, I would purr with pleasure at the company of such fine compatriots.
Are you sure?
Is this the place I want to go with? Noble, nurturing, never failing Nipponese. God.
Oh, now, let's not get carried away. Especially you. Oh, who's this? Oh, I quite agree. There's nothing more reassuring than the familiarity of one's native land. On the other hand... Oh, it's you!
Oh,
So
Okay,
should we
hang
have
on.
him redo all those lines?
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
Oh, I quite agree. There's nothing more reassuring than the familiarity of one's native land. On the other hand, it is through friendship, transcending international borders, that one truly appreciates the fact
The one that those poses are all on
that
the
I
screen.
also do JoJo poses. Such is my belief, at least.
The belief in JoJo poses.
Oh, yes. It's you. The miserable, rotten spy. He backstabbed me. Sherlock Holmes.
Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here?
We see, I have no intention of doing anything per se, save observing, of course.
Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
Having encountered some curious reading material in that gloomful room, and having unmasked the secret identity of that eccentric pair, still can't believe it wasn't a lion. Anyways, I decided I should drop in on my way home to see how our
Divested.
thank you, divested friend is faring. All these fancy words. Gloomful room. You mean my man cave?
My brain can barely keep up with
shows-
everything that's happening right now.
Same. At least your accommodation here offers a window, my dear fellow. In that sense, it is the superior option. I mean, he's not wrong. I also like talking to myself in the third person. Anyway, I must commend you on your taste in books.
He's afraid
My
of the
day
gun
has
finger.
been... What?
Suki-san is afraid of the gun finger.
Yeah. No, he is. My day has been a delight and cost me not a penny. I'm just imagining he's like scuttling around the cell and Sholmes is just constantly pointing at him. You! How dare you! Sherlock Holmes!
Fish was asking if you're bearded expense.
My bearded expense. Ooh. Ah. I've hired. At the end of my rope. I should have never come to Great Britain. I should have never come. That was a terrible mistake.
Yeah, we know, Fish. It actually was a dialogue point in a previous adventure with Sherlock.
Lock Sholmes.
Oh, lock.
Haunted by spirits and those accursed lodgings. No doubt my luck will be cursed in small trials. Well, my whole life was bedamned, bedamned, bedamned.
What are you thinking, Naruto-san?
Maybe I should go home. He mentioned that once before, didn't he? That his lodgings were cursed. I mean, sorry. That his lodgings were cursed. I mean...
I think he did that backwards.
There's much truth in Mr. Mustache's words.
What?
Cursed is a wholly appropriate description, I would say. for the man's lodgings, and indeed for tomorrow's trial.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, that wasn't a setup sentence. Fuck.
Oh, I should present him this. We found this receipt in your room, Mr. Natsume.
Right. I went out to buy some new old books. Kind of a bit of a
New
contradiction.
old books. Again. Isn't that a contradiction in terms?
Yes.
And it was on your way back to your room that you saw the woman being stabbed.
I thought to myself, she's dead. My mind went completely blank as I pulled my knife out from her. Before I knew it, I was back in my room, trembling like a leaf.
I just hope that he did not touch the knife at all. Hopefully.
Do they have fingerprint technology?
I don't know, but it's just powder at this point, right?
Yeah.
The bookworm hoping to worm his way out of a bad situation?
Naruhodo-san. Please do be careful not to think such disparaging thoughts.
That does not work. Alright, hang on. I do not know how to refund points.
I know.
I can do the refunding.
Oh, thank you, Terra. I'll just turn those off for now because those doesn't work apparently.
Ooh. Whoa.
Oh,
where
it's
is it?
it's the is it the sound alert one that's not working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because sound alert has probably forgotten that you have channel points enabled, so you need to go back into sound alerts, adjust your settings, and say, "Hey, I want channel points to be enabled." This is why I removed all sound alert channel points.
Okay, you guys can just use the other ones. I think all I need to do is just log into sound alert and it'll be fine.
Yeah, I can turn off the ability to use any of the sound alert ones if you want me
don't
to.
worry, I turned it off.
Okay, you've
Yep.
cleared it. Okay.
Please do be careful. TTS won't work. Oh yeah, hang on.
I already said that.
Please do be careful not to think such disparaging thoughts. Wait a second. That's not my line.
Yes, you are not Kusada, you're Soseki.
Alright, let me just find the TTS.
Why is this Shelm's voice?
Just to shout out the follower. Where did I put the TTS?
How stream do?
It's been a while since I haven't put it here.
How stream do, Naruhodo-san?
You do fine. I hope. God, I think I named it TTS, but I couldn't find it anymore. It's probably renamed browser. Let's find Fuji Tac. Where
You
did I
got enough
set
to
up
pull a
TTS
primeval.
again?
Bank those motes, brother.
You're just another T3 sub.
You got enough to pull a tier 3 sub. Bank those motes, brother.
How could you possibly know that I'm a tier 3 sub?
I mean, it's my channel.
The Twitch channel where they practice being lawyer.
The cursed trials. Well, we do know about the cursed trials since prosecutor Von Sykes will be there. Mr. Natsume, what did you mean by what you said just now? the trial tomorrow being cursed. I'm sub. Yeah, it's an inside joke about tier 3 subs on this game.
And he is a Switch, so he goes both ways.
Psyche is a Switch.
No, Rabbit is.
Ah. If Rabbit made a body pillow, it would have to have Skyla on one side, Skyla on the other.
True.
Yeah.
And I'll make it double price.
Or you just have two. One for Sky and one for Skyla.
I mean, usually the body pillows have one side that is safe for work and one side that is not safe for work.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The safe for work is Skylar, the not safe for work is me.
No, they're
As long as
both
you're still
not
wearing
safe for work.
Oh yeah,
or
inside
or
is
one
me,
or
outside
one
is him.
pillow that is safe for work and one pillow that's not safe for work.
God. Oh no. Why are you looking so grave? Make me nervous. Just imagine like a beat going like that in a song.
And then Sherlock Holmes is decided to sing.
I was just getting carried away. That's all. I didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, I see. That's really agitated him.
You don't mean the trial really is cursed somehow?
You're gonna make it worse, aren't you, Jones?
Yes, I am.
How the hell does
You know
Pez
it.
make his voice like he ate tobacco for 20 years? Just put your
Yeah,
Just-
like that.
on your
Just kind of put your chin to your chest and then kind of like go phlegmy with it, kind of
like that.
slightly.
Now
We're all doing it now.
Just kind of eat your tongue.
The Pez chain smoked for 20 years and his Saseki voice is his natural voice.
God, I wish.
Are you referring to the prosecutor? The Reaper of the Bailey?
The Reaper? No. What do you mean? Please tell me, summarize it succinctly in 16 salient words.
Salient?
I did read that, right?
Yeah. Salient means most noticeable or important or most noticeable or important. So basically keep it to the point and only use the words that are necessary.
Oh, that was exactly 16 words.
I was gonna count it, but okay. No defendant has ever survived a trial in which the Reaper stands for the prosecution. Ever.
My goodness. Has it really been true? That was 16 words exactly.
If somebody just said summarize everything in 16 seconds, I could never do that. Can
Just
you
start
guys do
singing the Big Bang Theory theme song. But like Nightcore version.
Yesterday, I heard a song.
Damn space.
14 trillion years ago, expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool. Jones again, drew the thousands of tools. We built the wall, we built the pyramids.
Scientists were
Unraveling the mystery, but it all started with a big bang bang.
Yesterday, Mr. Naruhodo successfully defended someone against the Reaper.
Well, sure.
But then, after the trial was over, the defendant passed away in unusual circumstances.
Mr. McGilded. I miss your accent.
What? You voice these. I am impressed, Miss Sato. Yes, that's the. This voice seems slightly off.
Not really.
To me it does. You have an eye for detail. Can't wait.
Actually, the Lord Chief Justice told us.
Mr. Sholmes.
Yeah.
Surely it can't be that having failed to have the accused convicted, Lord Van Zykes killed the man himself.
Oh no, he couldn't have, surely.
You have some wonderful notions.
Oh my god, it's Van Zykes theme. Sorry?
Question 1. Why do I hear boss music? Question 2. The man isn't a mass murderer. He's a court prosecutor, my dear fellow.
I'll be actually afraid if we just turn around, he's just standing there.
He hits you with a frying pan.
Oh, yes.
He killed
Of
all
course
of us
he is.
here, game over.
You hear the crit sound from TF2. Of course he is. Then why are you trying to scare me? It could be said, however, that the real truth about the man is even more terrifying than your hypothesis.
I'm actually interested in Van Zykes' story. What on earth do you mean by that? Ooh.
It's best not to ask some questions. Van. What's that one guy, the TV program host,
Actually,
who like hosts all the scary movies and shit? I can't remember his name. Fuck.
I also do not know. I actually do not know also if I'm correctly saying the word right. Zykes or Van Zykes?
Van Zadzadu. Zebras. Van Zebras.
It's nice to save it. Just wait for Van Zykes, Keon. Or Van Zykes.
Van Zykes.
This is my stream, we
quite-
name him Van Zykes.
Van Zykes.
We've been
Beyond-
using Van Zykes the whole time, so.
Yes.
Van Zykes is a quite exceptional. That does not look like the spelling. I'll take it. Is quite an exceptional man. However, in London courts of law, exceptional does not equate to winning every case without exception.
Just think of a handsome Dracula. Keon. That's Van Zykes. With an army uniform.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's good.
Sasaki-san looks like he's going to cry tears of joy.
As you are no doubt aware, in a British criminal trial, there is both a judge and a jury, and the executioner. And we don't talk about it.
And the defense and the prosecution.
Yeah. Prosecution is the executioner. The judge officiates based on the letter of the law, whilst the jury offers public opinion and common sense.
The prosecutioner?
The prosecutioner. Yeah, I mean, who else could have set fire to that carriage?
It's an excellent system where the prosecution is actually the execution. Executioner.
Oh, I thought you were
We call
reading
it
the line.
prosecutioner.
We call it justice, because it's just us. It's an excellent system, whereby the defendant's guilt is considered from several points of view,
I wouldn't
mainly
say
our own.
I wouldn't say Van Zykes has a lion aura because what's his name has a more lion aura, Terra, the Chief Justice. See here. See? The Lord Chief Justice. Van Zykes is not here.
However, public opinion, in particular, is somewhat easily manipulated.
Right.
Criminals and lawyers, for that matter, can use it to their advantage. By any means at their disposal. Contriving evidence, calling imposters as witnesses, and so on. By such underhanded means, those who would want to are able to sway the jury. Which means that even in the light of irrefutable evidence, the prosecution can fail.
But it means the wrong verdict can be passed.
And sadly, is from time to time, my dear madam, it is simply the reality of the situation.
That's alright?
Oh, hey, I never say it was perfect. However, those indicted...
Indicted.
Thank you. Indicted by Lord Van Zykes cannot escape justice. Their fate is sealed.
Oh my.
I was trying to think, how the heck am I talking with this pipe in my mouth? Through the education...
It's
What?
not in your mouth. It's at adjudication.
Adjudication. Thank you. God, what are all these big words today, and why am I having problems with
I
them?
usually have problems with politics too. Because they also use that complicated words.
Yeah. Look, I'm American. I don't see this many big words in my day-to-day life. Through the adjudication, though the adjudication may see them leave the courtroom with their freedom, within months they all disappear. It is most striking.
Ooh, interesting.
Disappear. But how? By all manner of misfortune, sir. Perhaps they are trampled under a passing carriage. Perhaps they fall into the oh God, I know the name of this
Thames.
river. Thames, thank you. The Tums, and drown. Perhaps they are suddenly overcome by a raging fever, or perhaps attacked by a highwayman. Oh.
Oh no, 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 no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, was that my line?
Yeah, this is your line. That's so sticky. We were.
Or we're just singing
Perfect.
that.
Mimi.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
no!
no.
Oh
no!
no, 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 no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I almost did the fucking neckbeard voice.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
It just sounds like a cat. All examples of the reality of events here in London, I'm afraid, Mr. Naruhodo. Thank you.
Why are you guys looking at me like that? I'm not the killer.
Why? Why are your pants unzipped?
What? Oh, dang it! Saka, why did you never tell?
How inappropriate, Misaru Hado-san.
It was so.
You mean to tell me
I
that
knew
my
it.
zipper was open when we saw Iris?
You guys met Iris? Wait a second. Huh. I knew it. I'm a dead dodo. Done for. Doomed.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
God.
this is so exhausting.
Oh. You think this is exhausting? I have to switch through these voices on the fly.
Oh, try in court.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
When you said
Fuck.
accursed lodgings before, you were referring to your room at Mr. Garadeb's house, I assume. Do you mean to say you believe the place is cursed?
Oh, God. It's been a year now since I came to Great Britain. I've only been in London a week before I'd only been in London a week before I started to notice strange feelings in myself.
You
That-
mean the T3 subs feelings?
Yeah,
That
God.
didn't take long then.
I wasn't just women. I was seriously subbing to men as well.
All my money
Oh,
gone.
God. Isn't this like 1946 or something? 1892 or...
It's
it was
the
almost the end of...
1890s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I put that politely? How do I say that? The government frowned upon being gay. Yeah.
That
And by
means
frowned
supporting
upon,
your
I mean,
bros.
like, basically murdered, essentially. Everywhere I looked, there were foreign faces staring at me, laughing behind my back.
For tier 3 and sub. Well, they're only tier 1.
It's taking a drink of water. God. I was sure people were talking about me. I started to become nervous about going outside, so I bricked up my window, and I drew on a volleyball. I named him Wilson, and they were always staring at me all the time, from dawn till dusk. So I shut myself away in my room, but even that didn't help. The fear wouldn't go away.
You must have been very lonely, having been away from your homeland for such a long time.
Yeah, I had to cut a hole in Wilson. I've had to move a number of times, most recently to that room on Briar Road a week ago now.
Good night, fish.
Night, fish.
Yes, why did you choose there? It seemed a little inconvenient. I suppose
Night,
meet me in
fishy,
bed
fishy,
after
fishy.
stream.
Don't worry, I will.
Meet you in bed, huh?
Yeah. What?
He's gonna get your goat.
I'm not gonna give up the goat.
She wants that goat milk.
That is a turn of phrase, right? Giving up the ghost?
Giving up the ghost?
Yeah.
Or was it you go ghost?
Going ghost? No, that's Danny Phantom.
Yes, it is a turn of phrase.
It doesn't mean to, like, die,
It
essentially.
is yes? Oh, I see.
To quit or cease functioning.
Oh god, now I have to watch my my back. The rent cheap. I stole little money and appealed to me straight away. Of course, I asked why it was so affordable. The landlord just simpered and said, "The room is cursed." Oops. He quickly tried to cover his mistake, but it was too late, so I told him, "If you have something to say, then say it. But if not, don't mention it in the first place."
Yes, well said.
It was true. It was all true.
You mean the room really is cursed then?
Alright, I read chat. Ever since I moved into that windowless hellhole, my sleep has been plagued with nightmares. I awake feeling as though I'm being choked to death. Of course, that could be obesity.
Maybe it's
but
the air.
Maybe
Or
there's
lack
black
thereof.
mold.
And in my waking hours, people are stabbed in front of me as I walk down the street. Oh yeah, no, I know that. I got caught up. His boyfriend died. Yeah. I'm branching a killer. Currently in prison. No one wants to know me. I'm surrounded by scary, sinister spirits. Okay, wait. That pose looks like he's gonna say, "Look, I'm gonna level with you. This business deal isn't great, but it's the best you're gonna get. This car can fit so many people in it. If only there was someone, just one person on my side."
You have the cat, didn't you?
Wait, what?
The cat
What
isn't
cat?
a person, though.
Can it speak back? No. So therefore it's a dog. It's a it's a fish dog.
Cat doggo.
Cat doggo. Can no one find it in his or her heart to believe in me? Really, no one at all?
I mean, you could speak with your, roommate, the prince.
Not roommate, upstairs neighbor.
To believe. Yes, to believe in magic.
I believe
Oh
in
my
magic
Love after love.
in a young girl's heart.
Got to
All in
believe
for different
in
songs.
magic.
God.
Mr. Sholmes?
Yeah, what's up? Me, Mr. Naruhodo. Pray. Pray. Do it now. What can I do for you?
Can you suck my dick?
Sure.
It's about the case on the SS Buria, if you recall.
Yeah. The Buria. That case, the one with the snake.
I was making the joke about the Hasman Hotel Keon.
Yeah.
And what can you do, my fine, effeminate fellow?
I can suck your dick.
You can suck your
Ah,
dick.
no.
No. Well, yes. At that time, I was the suspect. You believed in me and listened to my side of the story. And you helped us to investigate.
I did I? Wow, that's a palindrome. Interesting.
I did I?
I did I? I did
I did I? I did I?
die.
I did die.
I did die. What I want to know is why? Why did you believe in me?
I see. Yes, you mean... Why, I gave a fuck. Because you're grimly dressed, Shady European. I almost said European. Shady Eastern fellow. Found with the victim in a locked room.
Well, if you like, yes.
I'm a little surprised that the answer requires explanation, my dear fellow. It's quite simple, really. You said, I didn't do it. You said it just like that.
But
Same inflection and everything.
I could have been lying. Surely
Yeah.
you must have had your doubts. You must have suspected me a little. They did.
Well, the thing is, you were the only person in the room. So it was kind of a coin toss. I think perhaps
What you
you have
thought the
misunderstood.
coin toss tails me? Heads, it's suicide?
No, heads it's you. Tails you're guilty. I neither recall believing in you, nor in that which you were telling me.
What?
Don't worry, I'm also confused by that sentence. You see,
Hang on, let me... I neither
Let me
recall
see.
believing in you.
believing in you, nor in that which you were telling me. Nor in what you were telling me. So much simpler.
I neither recall believing in you, nor in that which you were telling me.
What?
The only thing I believe in are these prices. Are those I choose to believe in. The only things I believe in are those I choose to believe in. What?
Hang on, what? The only things I believe in are those I choose to believe in, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna roll with that.
Oh my god.
What do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
I believe in what I believe in. And what I believe is that a 6-piece chicken McNugget should be $2. I make up my own mind about what it is. Whoa! What is to be believed and what is not.
For the record, Keon, I do know what Sholmes look like without the hat. And I think Tara also knows what Sholmes look like without the hat.
Okay, wait. I have to look up.
I make up my own mind about
It's
what
so
is to
fluffy!
be believed and what it is not. Jesus.
If I should like to. God, I'm just constantly
No, don't look
having
it
a
up.
stroke.
It's gonna be spoilers.
If I should like to believe in something, I do. The circumstances can hang as far as I'm concerned.
We'll just roll with it. But I could have betrayed your trust.
Guess I should have made an elementary error of judgment, nothing more. Trail of trust is an overused excuse, in my opinion.
Damn.
Trust is overused. I looked him up without his hat.
Uh-huh. I mean, it
Oh
might
my
be,
god, he's hot.
I don't know if that is spoilers on the second season, or do we see him on... Not the second season, Jesus Christ. The second game, or on this game. That's why I said it might be spoilers.
Oh no, he's hot.
Meaning? Wait, did you read? Yeah, okay.
I know, but he's even more hot without the hat. Whether or not one should trust another is, in the final analysis, down to oneself. I'm just kind of spouting words and hoping they stick. It is a matter of whether or not one can trust oneself to trust someone else. Yes, he's right. Welcome, student Naruhodo-san, Esquire.
Whether or not I can believe myself. But I need to believe in my bro that believes in me. Let me just remember what Kazuma sounds like. A defense lawyer is only as good as his fate in his client. Is it that one, Terra? A defense lawyer is only as good as his fate in his client. I think it was that one.
Look, it's Kachan.
And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself. You were so right, Kazuma. You were right, big bro!
Let's go. Believe in the boyfriend. Yeah. Well, my dear fellows, it's time we were leaving, I believe. The guard with the whacking stick is making his rounds. He's gonna start whacking anyone who doesn't leave. So,
Hit me with your rhythm stick.
we best get going. Unless we want to be a part of the next Rhythm Heaven game.
Already?
Visiting hours are over. The guard will be here shortly to escort us out. There's a restaurant near here that serves excellent trout. Would you care to join me?
If you're paying.
What about me? How dare.
You stay here.
Oh dear,
There's never enough-
never enough time, is there?
Sorry.
Mr. Natsume, if you'd like, in the trial tomorrow, I'd be happy to represent you.
Wait a second, the trial tomorrow? Oh, we're fucked.
You've been here for like 3 days.
Yeah. I welcome to Naruhodo-san Esquire.
Did you say I?
No, it's L, isn't it?
Yeah, it's L.
I did say I. Fuck. Welcome to Naruhodo-san Esquire.
As I said, don't need to repeat my name again. I only
Naruhodo-san
experienced...
Esquire.
It's doctor to you. I only experienced a British courtroom for the first time yesterday. And although the man I was representing was found not guilty, I lost sight of something crucial. My manhood.
I guess I haven't seen that in 5 years.
Have you seen Zykes?
God, he's pumping with testosterone. Something crucial.
What to believe in? The defendant? Justice or the truth? How to believe, even. But I think I finally worked it out. I've decided I must believe in myself above all else. To trust my instincts.
Yes, Naruhodo-san.
And my instincts are telling me that you, Mr. Natsume, is guilty, are innocent of this crime. And it's imperative that we prove that in court.
Welcome, Doctor, to Mr. Naruhodo-san Esquire.
Jesus. I will fight for your innocence until the bitter end. With every weapon available to me, I even have my sword with me. So I hope you'll permit me to represent you tomorrow.
Of course, welcome, Doctor Student, Mr. Naruhodo-san Esquire TM.
It's sir.
Sorry about that. Welcome, Dr. Sir Student Naruhodo-san Mr. Esquire III TM.
It's attorney at law.
Fuck.
Esquire TT sub.
Dear son. God. I said when we first met.
I do not remember those 2 weeks ago.
I like to express my thanks to someone who will listen to me in my native tongue.
Of course, Mr. Natsume.
You should get
Of
away
course,
with it.
Mr. Natsume.
Fair to say, Mr. Naruhodo. That your mind was, in many ways, made up from the outset. I would have gone for onset there, but okay. From the outset. You merely adopted the darkness. You merely needed the events of today to fully realize it.
Yes, I think you're right about that. It's been a roundabout journey, but I got there in the end.
Wait.
Hold. Hold.
Hold for
Hold,
the applause.
Hold. Hold.
Don't fire till you see the white in their eyes.
Hold. This actually kind of reminds me of Doki Doki.
Just a little
There
bit.
it is.
There we go. Fire!
Susato-san,
Yes?
would you be willing to stand by my side tomorrow and help me in court?
Was there ever any question? Absolutely. As I said this morning, you may consider me your personal judicial assistant.
Hell yeah. The shopping events. The shocking events of yesterday's trial still weigh heavily on my mind.
It's okay, I read it as the shocking evidence.
But it's time to stop looking backwards. Kazuma believed in me, and Mr. Sholmes believes in me now too. I don't know
I
about
wouldn't
that.
say that.
So it's time. Time that I learned to believe in myself. Soseki-san has no one. He's all alone, so it's my job to help him, to fight his corner. Tomorrow, the courtroom, with all the strength I can muster. Sorry, I can pronounce it very properly, because I got mucus. Because of my cough.
to
Got
be continued.
mucus.
Hey, question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys feel about a 5-minute break? Because I need to refill my water.
Yeah.
Alright,
Let me just say
I'll
that.
be right back.
Oh, we're gonna be in court. Let's go. Oh, it's the trial. It's gonna be Pez's first trial, Tara.
Yep.
It's gonna be a doozy. I sort of got that guy that was wearing cape and all the accessories is gonna be one of the witness, and the Popeye one. Ooh.
Hey,
Veneno!
Veneno!
Hello! How are you? This room has no delay, huh? Really
Well,
fast.
next. Not instant, at least.
I mean, we both say Veneno. Doing good. Hope everyone's doing well. We're doing great. We're doing Ace Attorney. Have you ever played it? I mean, it's not a fighting game. It's a fighting game when you're on trial. And we're gonna go on trial. It's the one, right? Yeah. The one, Tara's picture. Now we need to find
Which
my
picture?
stand. You want to see? This one? Your, was it just be right back screen? Or ending
No, that's my
screen?
stream ending. That's my stream ending picture.
Sorry, you guys can't see anymore. It's only Tara's ending screen.
And I forget to bring it up so often.
You guys can only see it for like a minute.
I'm trying to remind myself to make sure to put it up before I actually close out the stream and talk over it and such.
Was that yesterday? I mean, Terra streamed today.
Well, it started yesterday for me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I started at 10 p.m. my time and I stopped about 3 a.m. And it is possible that somebody has slept since then before coming up here.
I have a bit of a cough.
Is a cough related to a sneeze and a chew?
A cough is sneeze is achoo. I forgot the other one.
I was actually making a joke about Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh,
What?
that one.
In Robin Hood Men in Tights, there are characters named a sneeze and a chew. So I was wondering if a cough was related to them.
Oh my fucking god. Oh
If I
my
only
god.
watched that. I do know about it. And I think I think my brother referred to me to watch that movie. But I did not know about their names. I should have gone in my water, but it's fine. Okay, this is gonna be your first trial, Pez.
Yay!
We're gonna
I'm gonna
experience the
get
first trial.
guilty.
And you're gonna see how many of them are here.
I'm guilty of terrorist activity.
Why is it guilty to be like me?
20th of February,
Terrorist.
9:23 a.m. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber.
Well, I never expected this. Who'd have thought we'd be back here again so soon?
Terrorist?
We are on a study tour of Great Britain with the intention of learning the country's legal practices. In order to research the latest court procedures here, we need as much court experience as possible.
I mean, technically, we just need to watch trials. We don't need to, you know, on-hand experience.
We don't need to, like, make trials or anything. Stabs a fucking cop.
We're all out of cases today. What should we do? Oh, I'll just create one. I'll just make one. Well, yes, I suppose that's true, but the person at the dock...
It's the, shoots the guy in the chair. How could blank do this?
It may well be his or her one and only time in court, and it could be life-changing. Oh yeah, if we get a guilty, the person dies.
Let's get guilty.
In which
Wait,
case, treating it as research may seem a little crass.
Wait, do they talk about their death?
Now, hey, listen. Oh, when you put it like that, you're quite right.
When you put it like that, you right?
Okay, so this is either Soseki-san or Iris
Sholmes.
or Sholmes.
I'm thinking Sholmes.
Good morning, campers.
Soseki.
Nope.
Oh,
Good morning.
Mr. Natsume.
I'm surprised at how happy the good morning was.
I know.
We're bored.
I was expecting maybe Iris because Schultz will just appear on the screen and just do the JoJo pose instead. Mr. Natsume, good morning.
He'll just appear on screen and be like I give a fuck.
Oh dear, are you alright? Your eyes are terribly bloodshot. Why are you swearing?
Why am I swearing? That was me. The early bird catches the tier 3 sub as they see here in Britain.
Yes, I have that expression. Sorry.
But I really didn't want to catch this tier 3 sub. Oh god. God. Give me 1 second.
Are you backing away from the mic?
Desperately got to wake up early. I was so worried I couldn't catch a wink.
I was gonna say, so try desperately not to catch streams early, but I was so worried I couldn't get the tier 3 subs.
Oh my god. And now I'm absolutely exhausted as a result, and so is my wallet.
Do all literally people take things so literally? Wow, really?
Thank you for putting your faith in us today, Natsume-san.
Level with me. I'm fucked, aren't I? I wish I had 9 lives. My whole future hangs in the balance. I'm too terrified to tremble as I'm
But you are
trembling
trembling.
right now. So it would seem.
That pose on 2. Have you guys seen it? The 2 pose? Arms behind
what?
his head.
Oh. No, I saw it, but I haven't seen it before.
Really? Because I can feel tremors on the floor.
And do this. I can't shake it. Although, locum doctor student Mr. Naruhodo-san, Esquire III,
Attorney at law.
attorney at law, TM.
Yes?
I glimpsed of the public galley as I walked by the courtroom.
Are you looking for the tier 3 a person?
I'm
you're gonna
looking
tier
for that tier 3 sub. It looked like the opening night of the opera. There were so many people. I had no idea my case was such a notorious affair here in London.
Oh, neither did I. I do wonder what they're doing here. Do you know what that might be, Mrs. Susato-san?
They're probably all here to T3 sub to Van Zykes.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That manly man.
I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san, but I have no idea.
So that all-knowing look on your face is just coincidence then, is it?
Oh, hide the truth from me. It's because of the Reaper.
Yep, you got it.
Fuck.
Van Zykes.
Like,
Is-
Thanks.
Is-
Zoinks!
what?
Zoinks!
Is that right, Mrs. Sato? I mean, Susato-san? God damn it.
Like Zoinks, Scoob.
I purchased as many different newspapers as I could find this morning, and yes, Lord Van Zykes is on the front page of every one.
I knew it! It's all those tier 3 subbers!
Sometime after the prosecutor was dubbed the Reaper of the Bailey, he stopped appearing in court, it seems. It's been several years now, in fact, until the day before yesterday.
Yes, Inspector Gregson told us something similar, didn't he?
Why did I start hearing like the old Phoenix Wright trial
There
music?
it is. It's because they always use the same composition for the intense music or the investigation music because the was perfect. So they
Yeah.
tried and mimic it as close as they can.
Yeah.
The
But
trial
like I
to
just heard do or how the fuck is... No, that's Mortal Kombat.
The trial 2
How
days ago.
does it go? I know how it goes.
Which
Fuck.
one?
Like when the court trial really ramps up. Like when you catch the witness in a lie.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun
The
dun
trial 2 days
dun
ago
dun.
marked
Was it
Lord
that?
Van Zyg's return to the courtroom after a very long hiatus.
I'm sorry, Susato, you. Ah, the trial of Magnus McGilded. Ah, what a harrowing
Magnus
experience that
McGilled.
was. Yeah, that was
Holy
Magnus
fuck.
McGilded.
That was the voice
What
he
a
used for
harrowing
Gilded.
experience that was.
That's a diamond of a man. He is so cut along the face.
I believe that appearance made even greater waves here in the capital than today's.
But we wouldn't have realized, of course, having only just arrived in the country.
Why is the Reaper back in the Bailey so soon for what appears to be a mundane murder?
I think it's literally a pursuit theme and it's called Cornered.
That's the question the papers are asking, and they are all speculating various answers.
Mundane? Mundane? It's the most significant saga of the century to some of us.
Oh dear, I meant no offense, Natsume-san. But that is how the papers are describing it.
I mean, we were hold a trial against British. Against the British people
Yeah.
and the Japanese people.
It's a pursuit theme called Cornered, is what I was hearing in my mind.
Yep.
Well, we also forget the fact that it's an international incident. Obviously, the reappearance of his infamous prosecutor has caught people's attention. But there's another blatant similarity with the trial of 2 days ago.
Yes, I agree.
Welcome, Dr. Student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire III, Attorney at Law, TM. It's you.
Me?
All that build-up for
Well,
you.
I suppose that's true.
But we weren't assigned to that until the last moment.
Though I'm
Most
actually
times.
kind of thinking if it's the Chief's Justice. It's the one who...
Oh
doing
god,
this.
that man of a man. Both times is you who stands against this legendary prosecutor.
Have you seen the DLC for the first Phoenix Wright, Pez?
I have not.
Hang on. Let me just send you... What's his name? Was it Judge...
Judge, jury, and execution.
You're sure. Phoenix Wright DLC case. What's his name?
That's right.
Wait,
Boom.
let me just scroll. What's his name? What's his name? It
All
wasn't
good.
Bruce Goodman. It was... God, what's his name? I can't remember. Oh, Damon Gann is his name.
Damon Gann.
Mm-hmm.
Damon Dan.
Damon Gant. Look at this man.
My fucking god, that man. That man looks amazing.
Look at that man.
In the best way possible, he looks like he walked into Elton John's closet and picked out anything that stuck to him. In the best way possible.
He has an orange suit.
Yeah. And pink glasses.
God, I can't even.
And a red cross for a tie.
I can't save a JPEG image of it, so I can't show you guys. But just search for Damon Gann, and you'll see.
It can only mean that you're friends with the Reaper.
Calliope? I wish. Please, I don't rub shoulders with Deathbringers, except for Calliope.
I'm afraid that there's really only one other explanation. It can only be another example, Naruhodo-san, of your uncommon bad luck.
Wow, Susato.
Wow.
Dang.
Damn.
Thanks for that.
This whole
Oh,
thing
that's a
is
new
cursed.
face.
Oh, this is just my luck. Why must I be resented, represented by a man with such frail fortune, such as myself? By the least lucky lawyer alive. God, you didn't go for the L. Damn.
Well, let's not forget that it was you, Mr. Natsume, who asked me to represent you. That's your fault. Yes,
You
it's
right.
true that
You
I'm a
just, like-
student new to London with little in the way of experience or skills or luck. But I promise you this. I will fight your corner until the bitter end, and I will believe in you, Mr. Natsume.
he dips into a normal voice and he's just like, ah, fuck.
Wait, I can contribute on my own? Oh, okay.
I guess you can.
I was gonna wait. Can I contribute on my own channel challenge? Okay,
Let's
benevolent.
find out.
No, I can't.
Ah, damn. Oh, benevolent, welcome, Dr. Student Mr. Naruhodo-san, Esquire Attorney at Law the 3rd PM.
You're not alone here with us, Natsume-san. Whatever happens, we will always be on your side.
Slight turn! Oh, benevolent, non-locum assistant, Miss Makitoba.
Miki.
Mikotoba.
Miko.
Mika,
Sorry.
thank you. Mikatoba, Esquire,
Squirus.
Esquirus, the third, not attorney at law. I am in your debt forever.
That's just because you have all the tier 3 subs.
Enough! Enough defense! Enough tier 3 subbing!
Oh yeah, I'm the bailiff, aren't I?
I shall never forget his great kindness for as long as I live. I thought it said the fucking Bobby. It's like, time to dip into Hank Hill.
I was the first bailiff. Then you said you wanted to try to be the bailiff. So
Go for it.
go for it.
My bailiff was Mr. Natsume, counsel for the defense.
I think mine was Mr. Natsume, counsel for the defense.
Mr. Natsume. Counsel. It's Obama.
Should we put a poll up for who wants who to be the bailiff?
I say. Defense.
Court
should
session
we?
is about to
I
begin.
mean, why not?
Why not?
Why
As
not?
Van Sykes.
Pez
We
is
roll
going to be
again.
Van Zyke.
Yep.
We're almost at Van Zykes too.
Yes, we
The
are.
question is, who should be the bailiff?
So is it only the bailiff?
Sky is the more fun as the bailiff, apparently.
I say. Alright, fine. I'll just do the bailiff, and Pez is gonna do Van Zykes anyway. The the court session is about to begin. Kindly make your way into the courtroom at once. Alright then, Mr. Natsume. It's time. Let's go.
Fuck.
Are you okay?
Stop fapping already.
Alright, here we go. If Keon is still there, this is it. My second appearance in the British courtroom. Then my second trial against the Reaper. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma. Because this time, I won't let my fate waver. I'll believe in my client to the last. Just like you believed in me. I believe I can do this now. I'm ready for this fight. I can finally bring back Ryunosuke's voice because I haven't seen his face in a very long time. That's why I'm kind of having difficulty. And what's his personality again? Like a coward?
Yes,
Man.
Sykes is the prosecutor. 20th February, 10 a.m., the Old Bailey courtroom.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session.
Her Majesty the
I now call upon the counsel for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
The prosecution is fully prepared, my lord.
The defense is ready, my lord. There we go, I got it.
Keon!
The Japanese are truly fascinating.
It's just the hair, Keon. You haven't seen the full body yet. Sorry, what?
Lord Strongheart has told me all about you. That you are a student who arrived in London but 2 days ago, a mere amateur.
Do
God,
you have
I
a point?
hope OBS is picking this up.
I mean,
It
you'll...
Good.
Yeah, sure.
Being a compatriot, you feel compelled to try to help the accused, I suppose. Typical Nipponese arrogance. Ah, he's a racist.
Yep.
Forgive me, but I do not believe arrogance is an appropriate description.
Oh, you'll see. You'll see what he does in court. Sasato-san. Ah, finally a son!
After all, at our previous encounter, the defendant was found to be innocent.
Where did this wine come from? That is the question you must ask. Very true, and the most fascinating, if dark, trial it was too.
It's a vampire Edgeworth. A vampire Edgeworth.
The tragic conclusion came later, of course.
I mean, why not?
Why? Why is he drinking wine in the courtroom?
Here's to the accused, and his unfortunate, violent end.
I mean, there's some prosecutor that has coffee, and why not wine? Oh, that's... Oh, what is that? Lady, and who's the other one? God, I forgot his name.
Thank you, counsel. I see both sides are in fine fettle. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, are you ready to carry out your duties here in court as impartial members of the public?
Do you still remember Lady's voice? Tara? And this guy, I forgot his name.
You never know. Wouldn't
Yeah.
mark me down on your luck. But I believe in fair.
Oh, it's Fair Play. Bruce Fairplay
Yeah.
is his name.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Well, I must warn you, I'm rather more ruthless than I appear.
Well,
that's
not me.
no,
That's
this was the character I voiced last time.
Wait, is that him?
I
Because
think that's
he
the
has
hat-
a different
that's
hat.
Adder. Yeah, one that he didn't make himself. But I'm pretty
He's
sure that's
proud
the
of
same
himself
guy.
now.
Aw. I already had a voice for him and everything.
Wait, is that
Okay,
is the
well,
other
I don't
juror
know. Yes, it's
oh my
Joan.
God.
It's Joan Garadeb.
John Garadeb?
I mean, you can be this one because I'm going to be Joan.
Okay. Oh, well, not me. What you see is what you get. I'm a peace-loving fellow.
Sure.
I'm afraid I think it's quite possible that Moustache Turner did the deed.
Oh no.
What's his accent?
I'm thinking more like lumberjack or just burly in general.
Or possibly Spanish.
Possibly Spanish.
You do not want me to go Spanish there.
See. I don't know much Spanish.
Keon has said that he would not be able to remain in character.
if I let Keon join in the Ace Attorney.
Give him a baby voice.
Come on, what are we waiting for? Now that you did it anyway.
Sure.
Oh wait, that's actually much more closer to the judge voice, so you do it, Pez.
Sorry, didn't quite catch. Wait, nope, that's the fucking voice I gave that other guy.
other guy in yellow.
Sorry, I didn't quite.
Yeah,
Something probably
sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
There you go. Yeah.
Very well. Let us proceed. Your opening statement, if you please, Lord Van Jykes.
Very recently, Great Britain signed an alliance with a rising power in the Far East.
Look at this man. Won't you? Will you able to resist tier 3 subbing to this man?
I'm built like a linebacker and can deck you with just my looks.
Also, he does remove his cloak. Keon.
Said that and I ran out of breath. The accused in the dock today is a student from that same land, a certain Mr. Soseki Natsume.
I'm just gonna keep the wall slam a secret from now for Keon in a Pez.
The what? The wall of slime?
The desk slam.
Oh. And while our country has extended this foreign student the warmest of welcomes, regrettably, the kindness has not been returned. In fact, this student is accused of a most sinister act. Of plunging a knife into the back of an innocent woman who is doing nothing but walking down the street.
And I tell you from bitter experience, these are the worst. Bloody oath they are.
Just look at that sallow complexion, short stature. He's one of those dreadful Japanese.
Come on, let's get this over with. With me now, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, didn't quite catch that. Pray, forgive the discourtesy of smashing my hallowed chalice here in this great chamber.
Shulker is the pink one. On the creeper farm? I think that was
No,
terrace.
yeah, I left the pink shelter. Yeah.
Allow me to call the first witness to the stand.
Very well. Bailiff, lead the inspector in, please.
The inspector. Oh, God.
Oh no, Gregson.
Your name and occupation, please. Yes, sir. Tobias Gregson, Detective Inspector at Scotland Yard. Would you please summarize the events of the case for the court, Inspector? The victim is thought to be a young woman in her 20s by the name of Olive Green.
I beg your pardon, Inspector. Thought to be?
Yes, having been stabbed in the back by her attacker's knife, the victim fell unconscious. That was 3 days ago now, and she's been comatose ever since.
Oh. What? So they don't even know who she is for sure?
Comatose, I see. But her life is not in danger.
Fortunately for the Eastern student, the charge will not be murder. Pray, elaborate on the details, Inspector. Sure. If I could ask everyone to look at this street map.
How are they supposed to see? It's so tiny.
It's like a little tiny... It's less than a napkin cloth. It's like a postal stamp.
And he's just showing it to everybody. Looky here.
He's just standing there on the witness stand holding it, like pivoting back and forth. As I mentioned, the incident took place 3 days ago, around 5 in the afternoon. It happened on the pavement, running alongside Briar Road, a wide thoroughfare for horse-drawn vehicles. It had not long since stopped snowing as the victim, Miss Green, was walking down the street. Out of the blue, she was approached from behind by the accused and stabbed in the back. Luckily, the young lady's life was spared, and she's currently being treated in one of the city's hospitals. But being unconscious as she is, we've been unable to take a statement from her, of course. This is the case file with everything we know about the victim so far.
Thank you, Inspector. The court will accept the document as evidence, if you please.
Case file has been entered into the court record. Wait, hang on. Incident report. Young woman rendered unconscious following a stab wound to the back. Victim, olive green, female, stout build, early 20s. Payment of Briar Road, east side. Reporting officer, Rolly Beat?
Fully beat.
Additional notes, the victim remained unconscious. Her name was gleaned from her personal effects. Other details are unknown. Apart from the single stab wound from the large knife, no other signs of injury were observed. The assailant was seen running away by a reporting officer and was successfully arrested the following day. Okay.
what is the weapon that was used? Sure, I have that here. It was removed from the victim's back.
Ouch. That big thing is starting to make me scared to walk down the street now.
With a heavy blade like that, almost anybody would have been able to stab the poor woman.
Even the scrag-looking Soseki-san, I suppose.
Common old garden jackknife, I would say. Rather nondescript. Thank you, Inspector. The court accepts the blade as evidence.
The jackknife has been entered into the court record.
Now then, what do we know of the motive? Money or valuables, I presume?
Oh. Tip is
Huh.
not here.
Just the tip?
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Oh, look here, Naruhodo-san. Just at the tip. A small piece of the blade appears to be missing.
You're right. Well spotted, Mrs. Otto.
I wonder what could have happened to it.
Yes. You don't think it could still be lodged in the victim, do you?
Oh dear, I do hope not. That sounds terribly painful.
Okay, there's obviously something wrong right now. There's no blood.
True.
And there's no fingerprint on the knife. Wait, actually, hang on. How old is Van Zykes?
32.
Damn. Keon, Van Zyke
How
is
old is all of-
32.
How old
Still
is
younger
the
than
victim?
me.
Unknown.
Unknown.
I mean, they did say that her name might not be Olive Green.
Yeah.
Might be Olive Green and in 20s.
Why does she look like a kid that doesn't want to get their picture taken on like picture day at school? Like their parents dressed them up and they don't want to do this.
I mean, only the Gyarados and Male Strongheart are older than me on that list, I believe.
Strongheart. Gregson.
Okay, Tobias is also older than me.
Itsume.
Younger.
Iris Wilson. John Gyarados.
Same.
So you're same as
What?
Miss Gyarados. 46? Damn, man. An age
Okay, I
gap.
turned 38 this year, so close enough.
I was gonna say, what's my age again?
What's my age again?
What I can tell by looking at the woman's possessions, it seemed like she's a poor student herself. Or to imagine she would have had anything. Yeah, no, she would have had anything much worth pinching, my lord.
I
She
see.
would have had anything.
Well, in that case, are we looking at some deep-seated resentment? I mean,
Resentment?
towards the victim?
Afraid I couldn't say.
There's not that old, Shiroi.
Sorry. Apart from visiting second-hand bookshops, the defendant, Mr. Natsume, doesn't appear to get out much. At this moment in time, we haven't been able to establish any sort of connection between him and the victim.
Yes!
If theft and grievance had been ruled out as a motive, what reason could Mr. Natsume possibly have had for stabbing the young woman? Yet you arrested the man in spite of that, in a totally unjustified and heavy-handed way?
Objection!
You just hear someone, my leg!
I
Pray
saw that in a
forgive.
clip and I thought that was fake. Apparently, it's not fake.
No, that's an actual line from SpongeBob.
No, the bottle flipping.
Oh, the bottle flip. He's just doing the bottle flip challenge. He failed spectacularly, but he's just trying.
Look at the biceps.
Oh my god, yes. This man looks like he could take on All Might in his prime.
What? I mean, he is on his prime. Look at this man.
No, All Might in his prime.
Oh.
Pray forgive the discourtesy of flinging a freshly uncorked bottle into the public gallery.
They will love
Everything,
it. Don't worry.
everything he says starts out calm, but gets like even more agitated by the end of the sentence. But your words have soured its hallowed banquet.
Okay. I'll just skip over that.
For it is you, my learned friend, who is being heavy-handed here.
What?
Scotland Yard does not arrest people without good cause. That should be beyond question. Inspector Gregson, the prosecution calls for your formal testimony. Explain to the court precisely why the
Constabulary.
constabulary, thank you. Constabulary came to arrest the Nipponese student. Yes, sure. Doot.
Alright. Witness testimony.
As I said, it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon when the incident occurred, and there was an unusually light fog. Visibility was reasonably good, and there was no one else about but the victim and the accused.
I mean, it's the same.
Yeah. Out of the blue, the victim was stabbed from behind and subsequently collapsed onto the pavement. The accused ran off. Randolph. The accused ran off, scattering his belongings all over the floor.
The accused's name is now Randolph.
The accused, Randolph. There's being a number of old books he just bought. He was on his way home from a bookstore, it seems. It was just a matter of working out who the books belonged to, and we found the book to arrest him.
I do not see no consistency. Contradictory there.
All books, you say?
Yes, my lord. I have a photograph here of the scene of the crime, taken immediately after the incident.
And there is no blood at all.
Yeah. I guess it's snowing, so the blood should be slower, but...
Ah, yes, I can clearly see the books to which you are referring. I will take that photographic print as evidence, please, Inspector.
Wait,
It could be a doll.
it could be actually a mannequin.
Or it could be a whole bunch of layers of clothing, and so she actually was not actually hurt in any way.
Yeah.
Oh, I never seen it. Wait. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, hang on.
Japanese art.
Hang on. Interesting. I think I may have a theory on what happened.
Go ahead.
Because what's his name, Mr. and Mrs. Gardev was fighting upstairs, and there was a fire, if you remember correctly. Maybe there's perchance one of the old book that was thrown outside, and the woman fell unconscious. So maybe one of this isn't one of the books on Mr. Natsume's receipt.
Huh.
Sits in corner and listens. Hello, Ryu. Welcome.
There we go.
But that could
And
be
it is also
possible.
perhaps the knife itself came from that instance.
That's where I thought you were going
Well-
with this, that they hit an across the map knife throw.
It's because it doesn't have blood, so she may be actually walking with a knife behind her back this entire time. You know,
Why?
just by happenstance that the killer actually stabbed her here, and she did not notice because of the fat. But she could be walking at
the
Mircham and just
fat.
went to Briar Road and just got conscious on Briar Road.
Or
Yeah.
could potentially have been the stage setup from the get-go.
Yeah, I could have.
And she was wearing
Could've.
so many layers that it was just sticking out her back, period.
It could have, yeah.
I'm not saying she's fat,
But you know,
but
it-
she
it
could
might be
start
a theory,
grease
yeah.
fire. You Nipponese are a spineless breed, too cowardly to admit defeat. Denying everything despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary.
Well,
Forgive me, Lord Van Sykes, but the dependent is not denying everything, as you put it.
What are you doing, Mrs. Sato?
You go on.
Mr. Natsume has admitted to playing some part in the incident. Isn't that right, Naruhodo-san?
Well, now that you mention it, when we visited him in the prison yesterday, he did tell us what had all happened.
God. I was walking along that accursed pavement. I could make out the sole silhouette of another accursed ahead of me.
Damn.
An accursed woman wearing an accursed green overcoat. She was... And just as I went to overtake her... Boom. Dead. She suddenly let out an accursed scream and collapsed onto the accursed cold hard slabs of stone at my accursed feet. I think that was the joke I made the first time around as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes it is.
I thought you're just, you know,
Continuity.
you're doing... Oh,
I was accursedly terrified. I had to get away from there. So I ran as fast as my accursed legs would carry me back to my accursed lodging.
So, it is potential that maybe the knife was put there after she fainted.
Yeah. But why?
He never
did
said
she
anything
faint?
about seeing the knife.
yeah. I mean, he also did say that he did not see anyone, right?
Yeah, he only saw her.
And I guess the only suspect that we'll have right now is the reporting officer.
Hey guys, you know I just realized?
What?
It could very much well be that the reason she fell over. So, you know how it's
She slipped on
snowing?
the ice.
She slipped on some ice.
Oh, you might be right. I mean, Natsume only said that she let out a scream and then fall into the
Yeah.
pavement. So, this night might be afterwards when he ran.
The question is, did she fall like a sack of potatoes or a sack of rice?
Potatoes.
Potatoes,
Potato.
definitely.
Yeah.
A green overcoat.
Well, that's exactly what the woman in this print is wearing.
So proper.
Hi.
Oh my, a photographic print book. I have no idea what accent I'm actually using for this character. Oh my, a photographic print in full color. What will the world come up with next?
The defendant has done nothing more than admit he fled the scene of a terrifying incident. That does not mean that he's guilty of the heinous crime of stabbing the woman in the back.
There was nobody else there at the time, just the two of them. The victim and the accused. In other words, there is nobody else who could possibly have stabbed the woman. A fact that the accused concedes.
Yo,
It seems this cross-examination could prove to be pivotal, counsel. Proceed, please.
yes, my lord. Nothing for it. I have to use this cross-examination to turn the tables here. It's our only chance. So we gotta get something out of Gregson. Which one?
As I said, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon when the incident occurred, and there was an unusually light fog.
I mean, you don't need to repeat it again.
I'm going to
Yeah.
read it again.
Because I'm gonna be skipping all of this.
Yeah, because
Um,
we're looking at picking
Yeah.
apart the words, so you read
It's-
it every time.
Visibility was reasonably good, and there was no one else about but the victim and the accused.
Should we ask about the visibility first? Or the time? I mean, we could go
Isn't it-
all the way. And so,
Isn't it sometimes that you just have to start picking apart like every single detail?
I mean, if it's easy, we will know immediately which one is wrong, and we should just press there. But since I heard his testimony, there's not really much of a contradiction that I saw. So we'll probably need to find out more details about the case.
Yeah.
Well, I need to go have dinner and then sleep. I have class tomorrow early morning. Okay, Shiro, have a good night.
Okay.
Thank you for joining me. Don't forget,
Bye.
radio view on Sunday.
Sure.
Okay, let's start with the 5 o'clock, the time first. A light fog, you say?
Well, like for London, you can see the opposite side of the street for once. Not much further, though.
That's light, is it?
Sorry, something just happened in the background. It sounded like something snapped.
On your house?
Yeah. It
Your
must be nothing.
BDSM fantasies are not coming true. It's all right.
No, I think a mousetrap just activated or something. It's probably nothing. Around these parts, yes. Not something I'd come. I'd come. I'd expect a Japanese fellow like yourself to know, of course.
I've read that London is famous for its fog. But in my country, people usually imagine that gives the city a rather beautiful appearance.
Yes, well, it's not something I tend to romanticize, as I expect you can appreciate.
I see.
At this time of year, the fog causes a large number of accidents, especially when it's heavy. Sometimes you can't even see your own hand at the end of your arm. You have to wonder, is it still there?
Indeed.
Are my fish and chips still there?
The other day, I was very nearly trampled by horses before I could see the carriage they were pulling.
Sato-san and I should definitely remember to stop, look, and listen.
However, on the day that concerns us, the fog was somewhat lighter than usual. A fact no doubt lamented by the accused.
That's a contradiction. The accused couldn't see anything.
So, visibility.
Visibility was reasonable. Alright, I'm holding.
How are you able to state that with any certainty?
Quite simply, my learned friend. Because that is what the witness to this crime, witnesses this crime have told us.
Already have a problem because who are these witnesses, and it was very foggy at that night. Yes. Inspector Gregson mentioned the witnesses yesterday, didn't he?
And where were these witnesses?
Yeah, because there was no one that was on site that day.
And you should have apparently been able to actually see across the street?
Yeah.
That's right. One of them is a policeman, I believe, from Scotland Yard.
Oh, one of them is policeman. Okay.
Correct, Mom.
Then we must hear their testimony.
Prosecution will, of course, call them to the stand, should it be necessary.
But wait a minute. At 5 o'clock in the afternoon in the middle of winter, it would have been dark already. No matter how light the fog might have been, no one could have seen.
I'm unaware of the situation on your tiny island in the east, you sad, pathetic man. But here in the capital city of Great Britain, all main roads are illuminated in the night by gas street lamps.
Ah,
The prosecution believes there would have been ample light by which to witness the crime.
Right, here in London, for the first time in history, mankind has completely conquered the darkness.
which means we really need to hear those witnesses' statements. If I could get through the fog of this cross-examination, maybe we'll be able to.
Seems the counsel for the defense is taking stock. Continue with your testimony, Inspector.
All right, it's about the next witness.
Out of the blue, the victim was stabbed from behind and subsequently collapsed on the pavement.
Hold it! Okay, we're gonna have to press everything now. From behind, you say? Not on top?
That's right. As you can see from this print, she was in fact the bottom.
Yes, quite so, Inspector. That looked like bottom to me. The handle of the weapon is clearly protruding from the victim's back.
Oh yeah, she was into that shit as well, apparently.
Oh, the back thing?
Yeah.
You say this poor woman, Miss Green, remains in a critical condition. comatose, no less.
Yeah, in fact, she ain't even breathing.
I do wonder if her favorite color is green.
Oh,
No, it's purple. I asked her.
you did?
I asked the comatose woman what her favorite color was. She mumbled something like pizza. So
Pizza.
that's purple. I am afraid so, my lord. Yeah, she's being treated bots. Bots go for pet autonomy. I was hoping that she'd come around before the trial started, so I could take a statement. But it wasn't to be.
Yes, that is indeed a pity. It would have been most illuminating to hear the victim's own account of the event.
Luck is on your client's side, it seems.
No, he would be luckier if we did have her testimony.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, that's why I said that.
On the contrary, my client has been exceedingly unlucky.
Your force of tone is seriously undermined by those disturbingly wide eyes, I'm afraid. Wow.
Ew. This bad.
This man, he's racist. The accused ran off.
Hold it!
I
Mr. Natsume's belongings,
think you'll find it's all there in the photographic print of the crime scene.
could not read it.
Yeah, we can't actually read the titles on those books.
Yes, the true
Yeah.
books on the floor.
Yeah. That's right, my lord. Second-hand books, they were irreparably...
Irreparably.
Yeah, I know, I was just having a stroke. Sorry about that. Irreparably damaged after falling in the snow, of course. The accused could easily have carried all three books in one hand. Which means his other hand would have been free to wield a knife. For example,
He's very clever, isn't he?
Do you mean?
He's made it extremely hard for you to assert that Mr. Natsume has his hands full of Bliss's book. He's managed to close the one avenue of escape we might have had before we even knew it was there.
Avenue.
You mean to say that the defendant was holding his belongings as he thrust that knife into the woman's back? Trusting other things?
That was. Please, my lord.
Oops.
We saved that for after the courtroom. That must be what happened, my lord. Yes.
Kinky.
There's being the number of old books he just bought. He was on his way home from a bookshop, it seems.
The defendant apparently visits a second-hand bookshop on a daily basis.
Yes. So I understand. Shop full of old English literature. God, his house is like a tinderbox. I commend the accused on the lofty subject matter of his scholarly attention. The book's room was stacked floor to ceiling with those musty old books.
Can you tell us more about the bookshop in question, please, Inspector?
Certainly, it smelled musky. Well, if I must, I'd have to ask you to look at the street map again, I'm afraid.
That teensy-wincy thing?
Yeah. The closest second-hand bookshop to the accused lodgings is this place here. Bourbon Books. Little place on the corner of Briar Road and
Mearsham?
Mersham Street. As it happens, the accused is currently living in lodgings on the other side of Briar Road at the opposite end. Which means it doesn't take a genius to work out the route he would have taken home.
I mean,
Can also
He obviously would have gone down Cabbage Road over there on the
No,
right.
he crossed the street first. He said he was across the street from it, didn't he?
cross the street.
It would make more sense to cross the street first. Something like this. Sorry. I
Ooh, updated.
God, this reminds me of a Professor Layton game.
Professor Layton, let's go. The local map information.
I mean, the little man picture looks like Professor Layton too.
God, I would love to do a collab with Professor Layton.
Do you want to play? Actually, I'm gonna play Professor Layton I think next month.
I was gonna play it on my. We could play different games.
yes, I concur with your conclusion, Inspector.
I do want to. I mean, I still remember about the Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. But
Oh God, yeah.
I don't think I played all of Professor Layton's games.
Same. I haven't completed any of them.
I remember the Clock Tower one, but I think that's the only one. Then afterwards, it's the Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
The defendant would certainly have passed the scene of the crime on his way home from that particular shop.
Naruhodo-san. I think that would be what the inspector just told us could turn out to be of vital importance.
Hang on, Sasato. Let me just double check. Which one? Yes, I agree. The most important point that the inspector just made being
The bookshop's location?
it's the name of the book.
Name your books.
Yeah, the name, yeah. The bookshop's name.
Inspector Gregson, may I ask you a favor?
What? What is it now?
Would you kindly add the name of the bookshop to your formal testimony, please? I believe it may be of vital importance, so I can shove this evidence in your face.
Fine. Maybe. You small shod man.
Oh, well, you know, I mean, yes, it could be a very important clue.
Oh, well, not that I can see it being of any great significance. But please revise your testimony accordingly, Inspector.
He has to revise his testimony just so that the defendant can slam him. Yeah, sure, my lord. Whatever you say. I'll get down on my hands and knees for you, lord.
Could a man be any more sardonic?
Heck does sardonic mean? He's on his way
Grimly
home.
mocking or cynical.
He's on his way home from Bourbon Books. Checking in bookshop he apparently
Now we use the
patronized.
receipt.
You ready for this? Dun dun dun!
Objection! Oh, damn.
If if I could just stop you there, Inspector Gregson.
Yeah, was it? Was it, sunshine? I'm a busy man, you know.
We're in court.
Yeah, I'm in court. And I still got these fish and chips.
This is a...
This is a receipt that we found in Mr. Natsume's room.
Are
It
you
was-
mocking me, boy?
It was issued on the day of the incident and details the purchase of 3 second-hand books.
You found that in the accused room, did you?
Yes. The point is not where the receipt was found, but the name of the shop printed on it. I'm amazed that you guys missed this.
Go on.
This receipt was issued from a bookshop called Your Books.
Your books? Why, I presume.
Yes, my lord. So Mr. Natsume did indeed purchase a number of books at a second-hand bookshop that day. However,
Yark.
the bookshop in question was not Bourbon Books.
Eh? What?
Inspector, do you know of this other bookshop?
Yes, sir. Your Books is another second-hand bookshop not far from Bourbon Books. It's not my books, it's your books. It's just that... Well, it's such a small place. I didn't think the accused would have known about it.
Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me? You check evidence. That is literally what you do for a living. How did you fuck that one up?
Gregson!
Objection!
But in fact, that is the bookshop which the defendant visited on the day in question. And this receipt proves it.
Objection!
Yes. What difference it makes?
Alright, Van Sykes, let me humor you. Apparently, Gregson followed where the books are supposed to be, which is supposed to be your books. But Gregson made an assumption that it was actually on Bourbon Books, so he did not check for receipts.
He does not have all the facts, so his prediction of the past is not necessarily right.
So what you're saying is that, firstly, you didn't check for receipts.
Yes, because he specifically said that he followed where the books is supposed to, you know.
Secondly, they're not my books. They're your books. Just a little bit of humor before I slam you onto that table. Face first.
Oh. Do go on.
And then continue to slam you. Face first.
Yes,
Into the table.
please.
I think you're making this sexual when really I'm trying to
Your
pummel
friend
you
Sushi.
into the ground. You. Whatever the man purchased, wherever the man purchased his musty tomes, it makes no difference in the final analysis.
Objection!
I disagree. I mean, after all,
I have a street map here, if that might be of help.
oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, Sasato. Have a look at this, please. I have so many maps. If the defendant had been returning from Bourbon Books, then yes, he would almost certainly have passed the place where Miss Green was attacked. So I'm guessing it's the tiny place, so it's on that lower right? On the Calabash Road?
Very possibly.
However, if we take into account the fact that he was actually at another bookshop, Your Books,
My
it
book.
may very well turn out that he wouldn't have passed that location at all.
Could that be true?
It depends on what his other bookshop is, but I do declare it may be a possibility.
Sort of God, that jur looks like olive oil.
Is that right, Mr. Lawyer, sir? What you just said?
He more looks like a robot now.
He's in my head canon. His name is actually Norman.
Unfortunately, his name is Ladies First. Lady First.
Oh God.
Was it
Lady-
Ladi?
Lady first.
Was
Lady
it Ladi
first.
or Lade, then Furst?
F you.
Oh, it's that. Okay.
Laid first. He's a tier 3 sub.
Absolutely. I absolutely could be right.
He gets laid first.
Inspector Gretchen, where's this Yulbolt's establishment?
Well, obviously we looked into that.
Obviously.
Obviously. Yes. Turns out that your books are in your fucking hands, dumbass.
Ooh, okay.
Just here on the next corner of Mersham. Thank you. Mersham Street going east.
Okay,
don't-
now we have like 2 roads to go to the lodging.
Yeah.
The
Right
map
on
information
Candleberry
has
map.
been updated in the court record.
Candleberry map.
And
Candleberry
there
Street.
you have it. As you can clearly see now.
That doesn't really change the path.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, it could change the direction.
It could change the timing because 15 minutes. How long does it take to walk that?
I mean, walking from Bourbon Books to the lodging by only 15 minutes. I mean, by 15
Bourbon Books
minutes,
to
it's
the
already,
lodging.
you know,
Is
questionable.
like that's no. Well, no. Bourbon Books to the lodging, I can take that. But from the your
Your?
books to the lodging, that would be more questionable. Within 15 minutes.
Well, he did run halfway.
My learned Nipponese friend is obviously in training to be a clown, the way he regales us with such witticisms. But in fact, you are not a clown. You are the whole circus, to your future career in the circus.
You put that glass down now, or I'll put it down for you.
Alright, hold on, Sasato.
Don't worry, I'll put this glass down, just like my parents did the family dog. I
Don't worry, he's in the barn.
don't think I need to spell it out, but here we go. If you kids were coming home from your books instead of bourbon books,
That was a
Actually,
full
your
sprint.
books looks bigger than Bourbon Books.
it
I
does.
know, they said it's just a little tiny bookshop. What
It's
the
just
heck?
a little tiny place. Meanwhile, it takes up like a quarter of the block. There's no doubt he still would have passed the place where the victim was stopped.
Yes, thank you, Inspector.
Ugh. If only the victim, not the victim, the who's the thing again?
The victim?
No,
The accused?
the accused. If only the accused would tell us which road he took.
Allow me to reiterate for my learned, but somewhat slow, Ibanez friend.
Hey!
God, he is
I mean,
so
we
racist.
didn't know where the other store was.
Wherever the man purchased his musty tomes, it makes no difference in the final analysis.
See that, man? Just crush a chalice.
just crush that chalice, just like he. Never mind.
We'll crush your balls.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Is it okay if I say it?
Yeah, go for it.
Too late, I already did.
Good.
As I suspected, you can't fool me, and I don't suggest you try.
Let me just put it this way. There's a reason I'm voicing Laid first.
What did I say? I have enough of this now.
Oh, fuck. Beg your... Nope.
Is that you, Holmes?
Beg your pardon. Terribly sorry, but would you mind repeating that?
Naruhara-san, we mustn't give up.
What do you mean?
If the prosecution's assertion is correct, the members of the jury may very well decide that Mr. Natsume is guilty.
It may well vary well...
She's absolutely right.
That's the sound effect for, like, when a cartoon character's tongue gets rolled up.
We must consider the assertion just put forward by the prosecution very, very carefully.
The claims Sasaki-san must have passed the location of the incident on his way home from your books. But... well, we're definitely gonna raise an objection. That assertion just made by the prosecution is fundamentally flawed. Flawed.
Explain yourself, counsel.
Yes, my lord. You can see what I mean on this map. When returning from your books to his lodgings, Mr. Natsume could have followed the route suggested by the prosecution. However, that isn't the only conceivable route to take between the two places. If the defendant used the streets, look what happens. He arrives back at his lodging without passing the location where the victim was attacked.
Objection!
Walking back to a clown is a fool's errand, of course. However, I feel compelled to point out that...
Hey, Salad is here. Why be a
Yo,
king
Salad.
when you can be a god? Why can't
I
both?
could have been a god.
Why not both? A god king? A king god?
A king god. That route is what is commonly referred to as the long way round.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Ah,
On a cold winter night, why would any man choose to take a longer route home?
well,
There's also the potential of crossing the street before you turn.
The answer is extremely simple. He wouldn't. In other words, you're
not that
dumb
far.
bitch.
I mean, those...
It is still a little bit farther, though.
It is still the longer route.
Mhm.
Why would
And
you-
Briar Road would also have more care in making sure that the snow's cleared more likely because Calabash is a smaller street.
Yeah. Why be a king when you can be a god? The accused took the obvious route back to his lodging.
Why not be the king
And
of
there's the-
gods?
Obvious perpetrator of this crime. You can't be Zeus. There is already a Zeus.
Then there was Kratos.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
Objection! But, aha, yes, I got it. Obviously,
Celeste.
must ask the man himself. Ask Mr. Natsume which route he took home. Oh, there we go.
Sorry.
They only have
I've already.
Shrits.
What?
I said if we only had Shrits. Fly me to the moon. Frank Sinatra.
No, that's Cage. You're thinking Cage.
Cage. Okay, Cage.
Why do you keep on thinking that Cage is
Look,
Fritz?
Shrits and Cage sound the same to me, okay?
No, they don't. You're just thinking that when Cage sings, he sounds like Fritz because he goes deep.
Fly me to the moon and let me kick its fucking ass. I have already informed the court of the accused response to such questioning. He claims he has no recollection.
What? Huh?
Ah.
That's right. As I said, bloke seemed to spend his time outside, wandering aimlessly from A to B. I'd say he was no exception. He says he doesn't remember where he was or which route he took home.
Are you kidding me? You're being accused and you can't remember? I don't believe this!
As you can see, he's dead on the spot. I thank you, my learned friend. And suggest we do not waste any more of the court's time by wandering aimlessly around this subject.
We're going to need to do a jury cross-examination.
Pray, what say you, insightful jurors?
But even if that is the case, the defense still...
They all getting ready to fight, except for Norman.
I agree with all Vanchance. Wholeheartedly and in every way.
What? I don't believe it. Does this mean...
We members of the jury are completely convinced now.
Oh my god.
Very well. In that case, I hereby call upon all members of the jury. Present your findings to the court.
Guilty. 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 Guilty.
Oh, she goes deep, actually.
Guilty.
If
Damn.
one of them misses.
Full guilty.
It would appear that the jury is leading in unanimous. It's unanimous.
Oh my god. Gotta do this again.
But we know some of the jurors, so...
To the insightful members of the jury,
I
I
do know
applaud
3
your
of them.
brave resolve. You serve Queen and country admirably.
I mean, I don't know if they like us.
なるほどさん。
He's comatose.
No. Not yet. This isn't over yet. I still have one last chance to sway the opinion of the jury. I have to tip the balance of those scales the other way. I have to turn this around. Somehow.
Those are the eyes of Corey, not yet willing to give up and die.
Damn.
So I presume you intend to wield your rights again in this trial.
Oh, I will wield my rights.
Rights of the defense written into
Witten.
antiquated British law.
Wah.
Law.
With it.
Rights of the defense written into antiquated British law that should have been buried long ago.
Wabbit season?
Wabbit season.
Call it antiquated, if you will. But it's the defense prerogative to carry out the summation examination if it so chooses.
Very well, Counsel. In accordance with the letter of the law, we shall proceed with summation examination.
Fuck is a summation?
It's
Basically, we are calling flaws in the jury's logic.
Ah,
The members of the jury ready, Mr. Foreman?
I'm so glad Terra's here.
Of course we're ready. I'm also familiar with that Nipponese whippersnapper and his arcus refusal to draw in his alley. Very well done. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will each explain on what grounds you have determined the defendant to be guilty.
he looks like a puffy cloud.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, this is fast, actually. The jurors' contentions.
For pity's sake, the little Nipponese oddity already admitted it himself, did he?
No, he did not.
If he said that a woman in green collapsed before his eyes, why, it can only mean that they have been the victim.
The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop. Not in winter.
So the poor woman was attacked from behind, was she? How dreadful.
I really don't care. Can we just wrap this up now? I got work to be doing.
Yes, I shopped that. For bourbon books. No, not where is it?
Why?
Why, of course, it's always on fire. Alcohol and everything. And cranberries.
Alright, juror number 6. With only minor exceptions, the reason for finding the defendant guilty are all too clear.
When the stabbing occurred, the only two people at the scene were the victim and the accused.
So where is the witness standing?
And the accused himself has admitted to seeing the victim in her green overcoat sink to the ground before his eyes.
Furthermore, we have heard from the inspector the defendant had then fled the scene. I must say, I would have ample grounds to convict this man already.
Oh dear, even the judge appears convinced of Natsumi-san's guilt now.
Why did he have to run away like that? And how are we supposed to believe in some phantom attacker that nobody could see? This is impossible. How can I possibly make a case for the defense?
Naruhodo-san, this is no time for grumbling.
I'm not grumbling, I'm shouting!
If we want to force the trial to continue...
Yes, I know. I have to turn the tide. I must make the jurors change their mind. Well, 4 of them, at least.
Exactly. We have no choice but to forge forward.
A fluffle bottom has a letter for you. To see. For cranberries.
Juror number 6. You have the floor, counsel. Begin your summation examination. About that, thing you were talking about, juror number 6, does that taste good?
He pulls out a taxidermy cat or something. Here you go, Mr. Flufflebot.
Oh, that's interesting.
I just need to keep this trial going somehow. Whatever it takes. Come on, Rinosuke. You can do it.
Daddy got the apple bottom jeans. What's with the jeans?
What's with the jeans
Hello?
and what's
Yes,
with the
I'm in
fur?
the back. Shorty got them apple bottom jeans. What's with the jeans? With the jeans.
Alright. Apparently we can press them. Let's press lady first. I mean, Bruce.
Hold it!
Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce, fair play.
Excuse me, but... Big butt.
Aren't you?
Yes, that's right. I was in the witness stand myself just 2 days ago.
Yes, I have a feeling I knew your face, or the other side of it, anyway. If I remember correctly, you're a banker, aren't you?
That's right. After the gold rush down under, I came back to London to work. It was all going swimmingly until you started passing around. Bruce Fairplay was a man of repute.
Sorry?
Don't think I've forgotten how you treated me the other day. You had me and that young hatter pegged as criminals.
He comes
Oh.
from a land down under.
Well, you know, water under the bridge.
Now there's all sorts of rumors floating around. The police have been badgering me non-stop.
If I could turn back the clock.
Well, anyway, I don't know about the Hatter, but at least I'm in the clear now. And free to make up my own mind about who's guilty and who isn't.
Thank goodness. Right. Maybe I might struggle to change this man's mind given our awkward history.
Oh dear, I wonder what's become of Mr. First now.
He's a straight man.
Hold it!
You're right that at the time of the incident, the defendant admits to having seen someone wearing a green overcoat walking ahead of him.
Well, quite, that's precisely my point. Clearly that someone wearing green was the victim. And clearly that funny little Nipponese man with the disturbing mustache is the culprit.
Disturbing mustache. But let's us not forget, madam, the defendant vehemently denies attacking the woman.
Why, of course he does. If he admits to stabbing her, his life is over. The man is obviously a liver-faced coward, honestly. Claiming the woman simply collapsed before his eyes?
But if that's a lie, as you're suggesting, do you not think he would have concocted something more credible?
Oh, I really couldn't say. After all, you are foreign. Who's to say that goes through your funny little minds?
Wow,
They're
another
all racist.
I can
Everyone
tell
here is
you-
a racist.
I mean, it's the early 19th century, or the late.
It's the late
Or late
19th
19th
century.
century.
I could tell you what's going on through my funny little mind right now, but you wouldn't like it. French.
I do declare the man has already made the admission. He himself has stated that there was nobody else around. Surely the conclusion is obvious. No one else could possibly have committed this awful crime. If no one else could have done it, the accused must be the man. Really, it couldn't be more simple.
Your argument is compelling in its simplicity, I must admit.
Oh my, you are too kind, my lord.
That went well for her.
Hold it!
But you can't deny that there are other routes to... Oh, sorry. Other routes Mr. Natsume could have taken back from your books.
Oh, yes. Like you drew on the map, you mean? What was it? Calabash Road or something?
Bonjour, monsieur. Emplissement de chanson.
Wait, I know French.
I know some.
Hello, Mr. Empress. My heart sings lazy, or is it lazy me? Sing for my life today.
Wow, you guys
I-
know
I-
French.
I don't know French. I was literally just gonna say, like, bonjour, monsieur, is hello, mister, and then something else in French.
Oh my god.
Calabash Road or something. Calabash Road or something.
Precisely.
Calabash
Calabash
Road or
Road or
something.
something.
But it seems to me that what counts is whether the little Japanese fellow actually went that way or not.
Well, yes, that's true.
And at the moment, there's no proof that shows he did. Is there? 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 Overflow error.
Well,
Shutting down.
juror number 3, are you okay? Well, yes, that's
Rebooting.
true as well.
Yes, I am fine. Thank you for asking. And as I understand it, the accused himself doesn't remember which way he went, does he?
Well, yes, that's annoyingly true.
Winter nights are dark and cold, so the way I see it, you'd want to get home as quickly as possible.
Well, yes. Why is all this true?
So really, the only thing
Commencing
that
reboot.
makes sense is that he went home along Briar Road.
I'm supposed to be convincing you here.
Thank
What
you,
happened
juror
to
number
this
4, for the reboot.
Juror.
I have given it a lot of thought, you know. It doesn't just make up... Error. I don't just make up my mind on a whim that he did it. I mean, if there was some logical reason why he might have gone the Calabash Roadway, it'd be different. I'd be happy to reconsider my position in that case. Honestly, I would.
A reason why Sasaki-san might have taken the longer way home.
Yes, a good reason. I don't imagine you'll be able to sway this young man's opinion without one.
I guess the 6 jurors' opinion. The poor one was attacked from behind, was she? How dreadful.
Hold it!
Whatever's the matter, young man?
It's you! You're here! You're the wife of Mr. Garideb, aren't you? The landlord who rents Mr. Natsume's his room?
She's gonna get mad.
I was gonna say, aren't you
Master's
supposed to
wife?
say that?
Where do you get your ideas, sir? I'm the maid, you understand.
It's keeping up the charade. This is going to be awkward. Why didn't you mention this yesterday? Have you been selected for the jury in this trial, I mean? We're the defendant. What do you expect?
Well, I was told not to mention it to anyone until the day of the trial, you see. It was in the letter I received. The instructions were very clear, so I'm afraid I had no choice.
Also to avoid influence. I see. Anyway, Mr. Natsume, the defendant, takes lodging in your master's house, doesn't he?
Yes, that's right, although he's only been in a little over a week now.
And in that time, surely you must have taken stock of his character. Does Mr. Natsume look like the kind of man who would commit a crime such as this?
Oh my goodness me, yes, he's just the sort.
What?
Spending all his time in that dark and dingy room, sporting that unscrupulous mustache.
Think it's talking about someone, Terra.
The man never speaks, and don't get me started on those shifty eyes. All the neighbors are talking about him. I've heard them, you know. People think he must be building a bomb in there or something.
What?
Oh dear, poor Mr. Natsume. How could people say such things about him? He's just a harmless bookworm, nothing more.
Well, you just called him a worm, so... Anyway, I better be careful about inviting this maid to speak. She said enough damning things already.
I really don't care. Can we just wrap this up now?
I've got work to be doing.
Hold it!
That doesn't, Dying. A man's life is on the line here, sir. This will take as long as it takes.
Don't get clever with me now, son. My life's on the line too, and so's my family. A lot of you wouldn't understand, but a laborer like me can't afford to take time off. If I don't work, I don't eat, and neither do my wife and kids.
Oh, I see. That must be very hard.
I got to the union every morning to find out what needs doing. If you're late and the work's taken, it's tough. This time of year, there's water and gas supply pipes bursting left and right and center. They're after cheap labor to get the roads dug up to fix it. It's hard slog for them till dusk. It is.
That wouldn't happen to be, you know, a pipe bursting at Calabash Road, you know? This so happens. So, you were digging up the roads on the day of the incident as well, were you?
That's right. In fact, if I remember rightly, it was just round the corner from where it all happened. By that old bookshop, what it was.
Really? Are you serious?
Seriously?
Really? Mate,
Are you?
Mersham,
You're fucking with me.
are you serious?
I'm just imagining like, are you?
So he's
fucking-
working on cleaning the road?
He's working at the pipes, which needs to be dug underground. So technically, the road will be closed, or I mean, the street will be closed.
You didn't think to mention this?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
A whole lot of them.
What? Another coincidence?
I think not.
That's right. Mersham Street, it was.
Baron von Zykes is just getting more and more furious in the background. Meanwhile, Norman is just malfunctioning in the corner.
Oh my god! Mersham Street?
On the map, Naruto-san, there are only 3 named streets.
Juror number 5! I need you to add that information to your formal statement, please.
What's the point in that? Can we just get this business over with now?
Please, sir, it's important.
Fine, I'll do it then. And that day it happened, I was digging up Merchant Street from dusk till dawn.
Dawn till dusk.
From dawn to dusk. So
That's
you're
good though.
telling me that... You know what? I'll get back to you.
Your boss, yes, now shop that bourbon books. No, not worth a visit.
Hold it!
Sorry. Fold it, you say? Fold what? We ain't playing poker.
No, I said was hold it.
What are you talking about, young
What
man?
I wanted to ask you was, what kind of apple jeans you bring? What, do you visit your books often?
Very cheese. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I like the old cranberries they have in there. Yes, I enjoy reading them over a nice cup of oat tea. You don't normally get to mastery read cranberries at my age, but can't teach no dog new tricks, they say. Me and my dog, I can teach him tons of new tricks. He's dead now. That's my daily routine, you see. Same thing every day, including the day you're all talking about.
And at what time did you visit your books on the day in question?
Ah, yes. Well, I was picking up books in there all afternoon. And just before 5, I left.
Okay.
Sorry, did I say books? I meant cranberries. That's my daily routine, you see. Same thing every day, including the day you're out talking about.
I mean, you're an old man, so I'm just gonna assume that you did not focus your attention that Natsumi was there, but okay.
It's my daily routine, you see.
Just before
Same thing
5, you
every
said.
day,
Exactly when the
including day you're out
victim was
talking
attacked.
about.
Are you
Yep,
sure about the time?
that's my daily routine, you see.
Jesus Christ, you're number 6.
Oh, yes. No mistake there. I remember it well. I'm not about to forget that day in a hurry. Not after the dreadful time I had.
Oh, what happened?
The cranberries,
What do you mean?
they went sour. Well, I was walking on Calabash Road when I slipped on the ice and jogged my head.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
In the green overcoat.
Uh-huh.
It's always worse. It's it's always worse after the snow stopped falling. That's when it's the most slippery.
This is stupid.
This is the dumbest fucking trial ever. Like, this one wins Trial of the Century for all the wrong reasons.
Oh my god. So, Merchant Street, if juror number 4 isn't here, we won't know about the Merchant Street being closed.
5.
Juror number 6 also wears green coat right now.
Yeah,
As it
and
so
juror number
happens-
2 was saying that it couldn't possibly be anyone else but the victim wearing a green coat.
Okay.
Von Zykes is just fucking, like, pouring it back, just drinking straight from the bottom at this point. Just, god damn it. Knocked myself clean out, I did. I really thought my number was up.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. This happened on Calabash Road?
Right. I live on Cornpipe, you see. And down Calabash Road is the quickest way for me to get back from your books.
Juror number
Your
6.
Cranberry.
I must insist
Yeah?
upon that cranberries.
Go on.
That you add that information to your formal statement. It may very well be extremely significant. You goddamn idiot.
Huh? Sorry. Extremely sick? No, I'm quite alright now.
Oh my god.
It sends a shiver down my spine to hear the members of the jury so convinced of Mr. Natsume's guilt. I can't help feeling that some of their opinions are rather subjective.
I agree.
Crap.
It's irrelevant. It's the irrelevance of what some of them are saying that sends a shiver down my spine. Still, at least some of their assertions don't actually incriminate Mr. Natsumi or of anything. That's something.
It's almost like two of them clear him of the crime.
We must use that to our advantage, Naruto-san, cunningly.
Yes, you're right. Let's listen to the jurors again carefully. And if any of their assertions are at odds, I'll pit them mercilessly against each other, like lions.
In gladiatorial combat.
Yes, don't hold back. Pit them all against each other.
Yes. So it was juror number 2 and juror
6.
number 6.
Yeah.
And juror number 5.
Wait, what did juror number 2 say?
And juror number 3. Said the woman in green collapsed before his eyes, which why it can only have been the victim. But
I thought
apparently,
I thought it would be 5 and 6.
No.
No.
Because juror 6 would have taken Calabash Road no matter what.
Okay, but also he slipped on Calabash Road, knocking himself clean out.
Yes, wearing a green coat.
Yes, wearing a green coat.
So he's with number 2. He contradicts number 2's reasoning.
Yeah, since juror
Because-
number 2 only believes that there's only one person that has a green coat, and that was the woman. That's why she announced a guilty verdict. But since
We're
now
pitting
there's
them against
another
each
one-
other.
Yeah, we're pitting them against each other.
I thought we were like 1v1ing these fuckers in gladiatorial combat.
Oh no, we can't present them evidence, I believe. We can present them evidence since if we lost this one and we could not convince them that 50% complete.
Basically, we need to use their reasoning against each other so that it's like, but what you said and what they said is completely different,
Yeah.
right?
Who donated points?
A really
It's almost
stupid
half.
way of going about it.
Yes, this is a pretty stupid mechanic for an actual court proceeding. But it's also because, hey, in the middle of the trial, they can be like, oh, he's guilty. That's not
Yeah.
how juries work.
Alright, are we gonna agree that 2 and 6?
Yes, 2 and 6.
Objection!
Those two statements clearly show a flaw in the juror's reasoning.
Flaw? What are you talking about, Counsel?
Well, juror number 2, juror number 6.
My, whatever do you mean, sir?
Marriage.
I think perhaps the old man didn't hear you.
Unbelievable. It's not like I was loud or anything. There's at least one fact of which we can be sure here. The bookshop receipt we found in the defendant's room clearly indicates that on the day of the attack, he had been to your books and purchased a number of second-hand titles. He then returned home on foot.
But the man said he has no recollection of his return journey.
He has no recollection of the street he took going home. That's correct. But what he does remember is seeing someone appear in front of him on the way. Someone in a green overcoat who suddenly collapsed on the pavement before his eyes.
Yes, we are all well aware of this. The poor young woman who was stabbed, obviously.
I mean, if Paz didn't inform me that he's wearing a green coat right now, I would have not noticed it.
Seriously?
It would actually take me
Jeez.
like it might take me like a minute because you're supposed to be pitting like 4 jurors.
You know what else you wouldn't have noticed had I pointed it out?
What?
that we're 3 hours and 30 minutes into this.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were going for 3 hours.
Oh. Are you going to sleep? I mean, we could go for another, like, a few minutes. Like 30 minutes.
We can probably.
Let's finish up this contradiction at least.
Yeah. The poor young woman was stabbed, obviously.
Objection!
Can we really be sure of that, madam?
My, whatever do you mean?
I'm sure you heard juror number 6 account of what happened to him that day. The same afternoon, there was somebody else apart from the victim, who was wearing a green overcoat and who fell over on the icy streets in the neighborhood.
Oh my!
Okay.
My goodness. You mean?
That's right. It's you. I'm referring, of course,
To Omaru.
to Umaru Yu, to hard of hearing juror number 6. Gotta be Umaru Yu in the future.
Speak up. I can't hear you.
He's really Cthulhu. Are you
What are
really
you guys on
suggesting
about?
mutual acquaintance Omaru Yu, also part of Nocturnalis? He's a Cthulhu VTuber.
Ah,
Umaru was here earlier. I guess not.
That the person in the green overcoat whom the dependent saw collapse in front of his eyes? Was the jolly old gentleman on the end of the bench here with me today?
That is entirely possible, yes. After all, the old man has a somewhat similar build to the victim. Oh, look at that!
My goodness me.
sorry. You need a pee?
You hear me? Shut
Yeah.
up! And crucially, we know precisely where the old man in the green overcoat fell.
Cranberries.
On Calabash Road.
Cranberries.
Pirate bot?
On
It's
Cranberry Road.
Therefore, if the person whom Mr. Natsume saw collapsing in front of him was in fact juror number 6, it means the defendant must have taken the long route back to his lodgings. And if that's true, then clearly the crime scene on Briar Road where the woman was stabbed was not on his way home.
Oh my.
Ooh, okay. This changes some things.
Wait it, old man. If you hadn't been so daft as to be roaming about there, we had boxed this off hours ago.
And really, what were you thinking wearing such a befuddling old coat?
Thank God he's wearing green right now.
It's fucking piling on him. What did you say to me? I'll have you put on the naughty list. Is it a crime for the elderly to walk the streets these days?
Excuse me,
Is it a
number
crime to
5,
slip
I'm the
over
Santa
on the
Claus
ice?
this year.
What?
It's me, the
He's being
judge.
Santa.
I swear to fucking God, I'll stab you like I did that late. Wait
I have a gobble.
a second. Is it a crime to keep up with the latest styles and wear a beautiful green overcoat? Is it?
My lord, I do hope it won't cause any inconveniences, but
You like to change your leaning, I presume.
I do declare that I would. I should like to call for a verdict of not guilty.
Thank you.
1, 2.
What?
Is it a crime to change your mind? Is it? Well, cranberries. fuck. Cranberries do in fact fuck.
Kobe.
Excellent shot.
Oh, well done, Naruto-san. That was wonderful.
I mean, the
They
girl,
can-
I understand, but juror number 6?
He probably didn't even hear anything.
Well, we managed to change a couple of minds at least. It strengthened our position somewhat.
Yes, and it will prompt the other members of the jury to reconsider their stance as well. They'll be asking themselves if their current leanings are really right or not.
No. No, they
Now,
aren't.
if only... If only we could just identify one more clue or discrepancy that would make them stop doubting Mr. Natsume.
If only.
We might be able to tip the balance completely.
Yes, that's exactly what we got to do. Van Zykes is looking to bring this trial to an early conclusion. That's what we have to prevent, by whatever means we have at our disposal.
He has no more wine glass.
Thank you, Counsel. On with the summation examination, please.
He drank it all.
Yes, my lord. He's playing with his switch.
Why could it have been that old man in the green that the defense saw? I have to call not guilty, it's only right.
Have you played the new Pokemon
I'm-
Sword
okay.
and Shield?
Yeah. I'm used to being whiny old men.
I'm sorry about my own saying got among the pigeons. I'm leaning to not guilty to make up for it.
Okay.
Hold it!
Oh, crap. I pressed,
Fuck!
Wrong.
um... Huh. It won't let me, skip it. So, is this a new dialogue? Like I said, burst water pipes underground in the middle of winter. It's the only time of the year fellows like me can actually make a few bob. They're missing out today. And when you say from dawn till dusk, well, the work has to be completed within a day, see? No coaches and pedestrians can pass while it's happening. I wonder if I could trouble you, sir. To mark on this street map the exact location of the works you were carrying out? Wow, that's actually needed.
Yes, very helpful.
I accidentally... I accidentally progressed.
While
Your
you
hair
stumbled your way up onto a not guilty.
Give it here. Give it here then. Let me have a look. Right. Let's see then. Here we are. Mersham Street. Yes, it was just here. Like, it was a tidy dig, I can tell you. We had to get through all the traps of some that had frozen solid. And at what sort of time did you finish the work? We started in the morning and we can't have finished before gone 6, I'd say. The snow had stopped coming down, but it was long past dark for sure.
That means the road was still roadwork was still going on when Miss Green was attacked at around 5 o'clock.
Road works on Mersham Street, huh?
Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Was it this guy? The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back
Yeah.
in winter?
That's the. It's you need
Late
a reasonable
affairs.
reason why he would, and that would be roadwork.
Objection!
Those two statements are clearly at odds with one another.
What, Counsel? Explain yourself.
Finally, my nozzle's
Please, don't point. It wasn't me. I swear,
gone. He kind of looks like a robot. No.
he does.
What? I just wanted to get this done and dusted.
Well, juror number 3,
Oh, me? Sir? What? What do you mean?
Juror number 5 words just now are extremely significant. Let's take a moment to consider the implication of what's been said on our map of the local area. In the day in question, Mr. Natsume visited this bookshop to purchase a number of second-hand books. And on the same day, we now know that there were works being carried out on Mersham Street, making it impassable. Which means that the defendant Root's home could not have taken him along Mersham Street and down Briar Road.
Oh, yes. Of course. What do you think, sir?
Well, yes, you can't argue with that, really, can you? We must have had a good 2 yards or more of pavement up. Every gentleman and gentlewoman that came along had to turn back and go the other way.
So the only conclusion is this. The defendant must have taken the longer route back to his lodgings.
Yes. I suppose he must have.
I suppose that must be right, eh?
Juror number 3, you said the following. The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop, but we see now that he had no choice.
Yes.
You're booting?
Rebooting. My lord, my judge, sir, if I may.
Yes?
I don't think, in all good conscience, that I can say the man's guilty now. Yes. I'd like to see this trial continue, so we can get to the bottom of what really happened. Perfect.
Fine.
As all robots should.
He just likes being on the bottom.
What about you, sir?
He just likes watching, I think.
I am, in fact, a cuck.
Who, me? Well, alright then. If there's a hole in the prosecution argument, it should be filled in, that's what I say.
I can say that word, right? I should have probably asked first.
Wait, what word?
C word?
The
Are we allowed
C-U-N-T?
to say that in church? Yeah.
It's been banned, actually.
No,
Just
C-U-C-K.
today.
Damn.
I don't know.
Well, that submission examination is concluded
I
with a
mean-
rather large ship in opinion.
We know somebody that has it in their name for Twitch.
Oh.
True.
The eyes too, the nose.
We generally just
for-
call him Duck, but the other half of it is that word.
Yeah.
The eyes to the nose. Oh, okay.
So the nose have it. Not guilty, they say. Which means we no longer have a consensus among the members of the jury. The trial will continue.
Objection!
Oh, God.
Can we just save it here and then continue from here?
Hang on, I just want him to... There we go.
Would it seem churlish of me to drink from my hollowed chalice moments after raising an objection?
No, because that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check us out on Twitch. Next episode, we're gonna figure out if whatever what's his name is talking about. Oops.
Baron Von.
Baron
Sykes.
Von Dykes. So what's your first?
Baron Von Dykes.
Dykes. Dykes.
Hell yeah.
So what's your first impression of Baron?
Oh, I thought you meant the court system. I was gonna say chaotic.
Well, that's gonna be the second one.
Seems very calm, right up until shit hits the fan.
Well, he can't say anything during the summation.
Yeah.
That's why he's not talking yet. So after the summation, he'll go and say whatever is on his mind.
Ah.
So, the court system. How do you find it?
Oh, chaotic.
So you did remember the first court system from Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
The judge is the one that's deciding if the accused is guilty or not guilty. And there's just the defense, there's the prosecution. After the trilogy of Phoenix Wright, Phoenix actually wanted to change that system so that the jurors will be the one deciding the fate instead of the judge.
Oh.
So that's what he did on the 4th series.
Huh.
Then on the 5th series, there was a new person on the law office. It was Athena Sykes, and I forgot about the trial there because it was Simon Blackwell is the prosecution, and he's actually in sentence right now. And his sentence is to, I think the judge allow him to become a prosecutor to relieve his sentence. And the whole story there is just making him be innocent about his crimes. Then on 5, I think Phoenix Wright almost finished the justice system with just jurors only to decide the fate. So it's actually kind of amazing that not on America, but in the Phoenix Wright first one, the judge was the one deciding, and this time the jurors are deciding.
Yeah.
So when did it change?
That's a good question.
At what
Well,
period
this
did
is
it
in
change?
Britain, not in Japan.
True.
I know.
Yeah.
But Naruhodo said that he brought back the justice system, or is gonna improve the justice system on Japan, or maybe should I say Kazuma said that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be Ace Attorney for now, and we're gonna be joined by Lucy next time because she was so excited. Oh, Van Sykes is on this episode. Oh, dang it, I missed it. And she's gonna watch the VODs later on.
Yeah.
Yep, finish one. We're at the trial. I think there's more investigation because we don't have a clue on who did
Is
it
the
now.
actual accused.
Yeah. And I mean, it might be the police officer still, because he's the one who reported the incident.
Yeah.
But
It could. Very well could.
Okay, who are we gonna raid? It's been a while since I haven't raid anybody.
Well, it's been 2 weeks since you streamed at all.
Yeah.
Oh, there's this really cool person. They're streaming the Great Ace Attorney right now. Their name is
Pez?
Sky Blue Rabbit Place.
Is that is the other cool guy named the real Pez?
Oh. Nah.
I mean, there's this other streamer. She kind of looks cute. Her name's TerraTan. She's playing.
Oh, yeah,
Ace
no, I've
Attorney
seen
right
her.
now. You seen
She's
her?
pretty kawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have you heard her? Have you heard the channel points redeem on her channel, the Hey Listen one?
Yes.
I do not actually have that on my channel.
Or kidding?
It's not a redeem.
She can
I shout out
actually do it
you.
by by herself. Who are we gonna raid?
There's someone playing Jump King right now.
Let me see. It's like 129. I mean 4.4 viewers. Jesus. I mean, one of those are just Rainho. It's currently, I think, beating Sea Dog's record on finishing the game. There's two VTubers that's playing right now, named James, and the other one name is Jared X Sandstorm.
So if we are going to raid somebody playing this game, it is potential that we might be giving our viewers fodder to be able to know things that we don't in future cases.
Yep. You guys should not watch it for now. Oh, there's also one more. Lumine Noblesse. The red panda, first attempt at Jump King. We're just gonna raid Lumine, I guess.
Alright.
Lumine.
Dude, I did so many mistakes. Like,
I thought she was a girl. Okay.
I am tired.
Hi, tired. I'm also tired.
So I hope you guys enjoy that. We're all tired right now.
It's like, you should have said, hi tired, I'm too tired.
I'm tired too.
No, too tired. Like a bicycle.
I'm tired too. Electric Boogaloo.
Tired too. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Let's proceed on the raid. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
So long, farewell, Peters, and good night.
Goodbye.